Yeah, I said I was doing the optimal tier list. I am now. And to help me, because I can be a little bit stupid sometimes, we have Asheus, who you might know if you know this game. Hi, Asheus.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, how you doing, man? So, we have Asheus here today, and he is going to be assisting me in crafting this tier list. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much since the game's dead, but you know what? We're doing it for spirit.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Still help
So,
the people, to help everyone out that might need it to grieve or etc. Blah blah blah. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but, you know, the funny thing is, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I didn't really have the time to do it before
Yeah.
because of, work, uni, and stuff. So.
And then the time you
And
have
as
to
soon
do it,
as
and
yeah, yeah, as soon as I'm done with all of that, now EOS, it's bad timing. Timing wise, it's like the worst time.
Yup. Okay. So, how are we
I'm like,
doing this? Are we going
just
tier by tier here, or are we going to go character by character in order?
well, okay, so let's just set it like it would be better if we do it tier by tier, or like you know how the frames are all set up in a way. Let's do it one by one, frame Johan,
Yeah, okay.
in
That sounds
order that they
reasonable.
are, but then define the tiers.
Well, we have F tier, which is the worst, obviously. Utterly unusable. I should probably name these,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, let's do that first so then we
Let's
know
see.
what to like
Unusable.
what to work with. Well, let's not do that. Let's because this is harsh. Truth be told, every unit is kind of somewhat usable in a way, but you know,
Is that better?
yeah, yeah. That's less harsh.
We're going to do. What should D tier be? I feel like it's not quite mediocre, but it's not quite bad either. Uh, hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Eh. I'm gonna do eh. Eh.
Yeah, that fits in.
C, we're gonna do. Oh, what the hell? I accidentally went into full screen. That's not what I need to do. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
That is. I should not be doing that. Oh gosh. How do I undo that? Where's my escape key? I don't.
Wait, are you recording as well?
I am recording.
Um,
Yes.
on what, OBS?
Yeah. Actually, it's
Okay,
probably
yeah.
best if the tab isn't showing. I don't know. Maybe we'll stick
No,
with
I
full
can't. I
screen for a
can't.
bit.
You're
You
fine.
can't.
You're fine.
Can you see?
It doesn't show it. No, it doesn't show it. Only shows the tills on the screen. Even like
Okay.
when you go full screen or when you tab, it doesn't show. That's why I was asking
Yeah, I need to.
if you had OBS on.
Yeah, I need to figure out where my escape key is after this recording. So just remind me to do that. But yeah, we'll name all these tiers. We'll name the rest of them. We're gonna for C tier. We'll just put decent. I feel that's good enough. Like decent, like
Mm-hmm.
it's usable. B, I will say, is the good tier, like it's a
Good.
good
Yeah.
option. A is the great option tier, and then S is the oh. S
Uh-oh.
is the S is the
The cream of the crop. La crème
uh
de la crème. The very best.
best,
Or
the
do you want to
best.
do another one like sort of an S plus tier?
Yeah, that's probably a good
Like
idea
make it
because Cardis exists.
yeah, sure. Yeah, because like the newer gen units, most of them are
Broken, we'll
yep.
just say. That's
Yep, broken.
broken. All right, I guess we'll start with the frames. Where would you put blue fram?
Uh, and good.
Good. Is it because of her
Yeah,
5x?
yeah,
Because I don't
yeah.
think she
Because
really
like
brings much to the table except for that. I mean, She doesn't
Yeah,
have an
yeah,
alternate scaling. I mean, she'll be tanky because of Aegis, but I don't think. Eh.
yeah, that's the whole point. Because like before she was like unusable at all.
And then she got a 5x and she
Even
became good.
yeah, yeah, she got a 5x, which made her viable for beginners. Because like in the beginning, like you don't really get anything that's good DPS wise,
Except for Dark
unless you
Micaiah.
get lucky. Yeah, unless you get lucky from polls. But then
Yeah.
she's like better than everything that you get early on. Even like if you're pushing in mid to late, she's still decent because like she has decent CC in her kit from the S2. The S1 has defense break, blah blah blah. And like you mentioned before, she gets incredibly tanky with Aegis despite being a glass cannon. So
Yeah.
she's good. She's
She's a
good.
better
After
story
the
mode
5x,
DPS until you get like Ahalam and Light Lyre, and you just tear everything a
yeah,
new asshole.
yep, yep, pretty much.
Alright. Firefram now.
Uh, she is. I would. She's not great, but she's good. I would
She's
put her slightly above blue, slightly above blue.
really.
Yeah, because she is fantastic for locking something down. And bear in mind, her entire kit is provoke. Her S1 is provoke, her S2 provokes, and
I
the
don't
her
exactly
S3 gives
remember what her
her
S3 is.
it gives her the defense buff for your entire team, and then I believe counterattack on her. So
Oh yeah, right. She counters
it
and then she just keeps provoking because it's on her S1.
yeah yeah
She's
yeah
really
you
good
can
as a
keep a
story mode
boss.
tank, at least. Which,
Yeah,
since you get
yeah.
her for free every year, I mean, hey,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Most
Yep.
players will
Because like,
have her at some point.
yep, bosses and most of the bosses are immune to hard
That
CC.
kinda has the issue of her being basically useless in any mode that like prevents CC, which is
Yep,
kinda
but
eh. But like, I mean,
outside of
she was
that,
good for
she
temporal. She could provoke in temporal, right? Because CC was the thing
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. CC was very good there. So it wasn't just that one. Like when she was introduced, we had 50F Obelisk, which was Dark Soulfy, and like
Yeah.
before Dark Soulfy, to
No,
me,
I
like
remember. I
those,
was there.
yeah, the 50F bosses were like extremely problematic, and she'd help a lot for new players, especially if they couldn't like outright tank, if their team wasn't tanky enough. On my channel, there's a video. There are multiple videos of 49F, which was Dark Johan.
Right.
Yeah, people would just keep Johan like provoke lock the entire fight because he had four Ninja Turtle mobs, the Gallus artillery mobs that look like Ninja Turtles.
Right. No, I agree. I
Yeah,
remember that vaguely.
he had
I
four of those, so you had to keep them provoked. And yeah, the catch is that you could not bring a cleric. That was the catch. No
yeah.
cleric allowed at this stage, so she helped a lot.
Well, if you wanted to get 3 stars, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
some people
she
just
had to
don't
survive.
care, but I feel like you should care. But yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Earthfram, the snipper.
Broken tier, broken tier.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm a little surprised. Well, I mean, she does have immunity, which is pretty good. It prevents burst drain and Calamity's Cradle, which is really good. But
it's everything in her kit makes it works so well that it kind of makes her the perfect support.
because she gets an extra
Okay,
turn and the
uh,
CC reduction and all that.
yeah, not just that. Okay, I'll give you a breakdown of her kit. Her S1 has defense break. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's and the second part of the S1 it gives you DPS a crit rate buff.
Right.
Yeah, so that the S1 alone makes building a lot easier. You can do you can do
Yeah,
double
because the crit
CD
rate buff
build.
was something absurd, like 30%, right?
Yeah, it is 30%. So you can do double CD build extremely early on and not worry about too many
Which is why you recommended
substats
most
for
people get
crit.
her for free from the free Link character you get at the start of the game.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then S2 extra turn, and it gives you leeway into a fight. How you wanna play into a fight? You can S2 into S1, buff your DPS, and then you chain burst after. Okay. Or you can
Yeah.
just S2 into like directly chain burst with S3 and it happens every turn. Like you get a full bar every time she gets a turn. And immunity pretty much makes like 99%
Immunity
of the
hard
buffs
carries are
useless.
honestly, I feel.
Yeah,
Like, it's a
so
surprisingly impactful buff to have.
yeah. Pushing PvE wise, like people saw how important she was in Forbidden Tower.
Yeah.
Because like the bosses in Forbidden Tower would have the stupid counterattack passive, and then they would stun you on hit.
Yeah, I just remember cheesing the hell out of that mode
Yeah,
with all the crazy bullshit heroes I had because I had so many. But yeah, if you
yeah,
have less options, I feel like Earth Ram is like a lifesaver, and you don't have just the ability to
yeah.
do all the broken optimal shit I did.
Mhm.
Light Fram though, where'd you put her? Because I know she used to be
I
really
would,
good, but
I
later
would, she
characters.
is, she's, all the 5x units are still, I would put her in great,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing actually, because like she still
because,
performs very well, right? Even though she
yeah,
gets outclassed by like a few other characters.
but here's the thing like that people don't really realize, it's like, Gen 4, Gen 5 units, when I say Gen 4, Gen 5, it's like Cartus, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Okay, to give a breakdown, Gen 1 units were units that had self-boosting, like Light Olivia,
Uh huh.
or like units that were extremely fast, like scalers, like Fast Shred and Walther, Water Walther.
Right.
Gen 2 units were the 5X, and then Gen 3 units were the 5X with more, with added stuff in their kit, like extra turn, like Fire Mikhail, for example. He was a Gen 3 unit. And then Gen 4 unit would be DK Haga, uh,
Who
Isolation,
was
Multiplier,
absurd for
5,
quite a while, right?
yeah, DK Haga, or like
And
Dark
then she
Asher
kind of
was
fell
also
off a bit,
Gen
like in the
4.
last couple of years, right? I don't know. We'll talk
Yeah,
about that when
yeah,
we get to her.
yeah. Dark Asher was kind of in the middle because she didn't have like crazy multipliers, but
And then
her
she got
kit
buffed.
itself worked very well. Yeah,
But again,
yeah.
that's a conversation for when we get to her. I think that's enough said about Light Fram. What about this dark one? The D Johann companion, as we say.
Okay, okay. So her, it's from a rate perspective. She is. I would put her in best because she's one of the best dark supports you can have.
And she makes Dark
Not just for
Johann ludicrous because he gets like 5
yeah,
extra bursts and he gets his crit damage scaling
mm,
faster.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but PvE wise, I would put her in like in great, but like specifically
But
for
like,
raid, I
who
would
was
just
using
keep her
Dark
there.
Fram in PvE? Who really was? I mean, there were better
Yeah,
options.
yeah, exactly.
I like to
She's very
when I
good.
take into account like how good a hero is, I like to take into account specifically like what they were
Everything.
used for because like well, yeah,
Yeah,
everything matters, but if I'm not gonna rate like Prince Cardis in down a tier because it's like, oh well, in PVE technically Light Lyre does better damage. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna take into account Cardis is busted as hell.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that with Dark Fram. Like she's like ho hum in PVE, but she's so great in the like boss battle modes that I can't really fault her for like sucking in story clear out
Yeah.
when there are units designed for story clear out. But her aside, like she reduced cooldown for S2, which was when that mechanic was first introduced with a couple characters, I was like, what is the purpose of this? Because most characters need their S2 to work, but some don't, like Dark Johan, for example.
She
And
increases. She
it
increases, not
increases
reduce.
his viability. I mean, you lose his immunity,
Yeah.
but like you weren't really using him for that anyway.
hmm Speaking of Dark Johan, I think you know where he's going.
We do light first. uh,
He's just
eh? You say eh tier?
yeah,
I would have put him in
yeah.
decent, but I'll defer to
Doesn't
your judgment.
doesn't do much. Like
Yeah, well, he
he
has provoke.
everything in his entire kit. You have other units that do it better with higher
Yeah,
chances. Even him as a DPS is kind of a gamble because his relic, the times two,
he definitely would
has
have
a prop
benefited from a
chance.
buff at some point.
Yeah, I mean he was okay. He was, I would say, unusable in most situations. As
Really?
like harsh. Yeah, yeah, he was just like garbage.
I,
Like no joke.
I mean, I'd be willing to put him in eh, but because like he's for a while
No,
there,
no, no.
he's
He
all
got
you
his buff.
have.
Yeah, yeah. He got his buff. So let's just bump him up.
Yeah.
And then if you go like heavy invest on him, like T6 Divine Relic, level 12 ult, then like
Max
he's
aptitude,
decent.
all that crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Full
Then he
18
can
max
he can
aptitude. Then he
perform in
becomes decent.
temporal. Like he can perform as a vanguard in temporal raid. Like he has that niche.
Yeah,
Because there's not a
yeah,
lot of okay
yeah.
light warriors or light guardians, I guess. Because like it's what him, Light Schneider, and Divine Blade Walther, maybe like old Walther too. But
Warriors, I mean, Light Schneider is a guardian, so
well,
it's this
guardians can
both.
also be vanguards.
Yeah, I know. But like, we have a lot of good light vanguards. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean it's also the fact that you just get him for free. Like there's no like caveat to his existence in your hero list. He's just there. Well, he was there,
Yeah,
past tense.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, Blue Johan. I think I have a feeling on where you're going to want to put him.
It's okay. He is I would say decent. He is budget Earth Run
Yeah.
solely because of his F3. Because at max level, okay, Earth Ram immunity, it's guaranteed. But for him at level 6, so like when you max his ult, it's 80%, so there's still a gamble.
Yeah.
And if you're unlucky like me, you can still lose that gamble.
Yeah. And then
So
there's also that like
other
if
than
you
that,
want to use Earth Fram in a fire raid, for one, you have to go off mono, which is already not recommended, and for two, she's at elemental disadvantage. So you're going to
yeah,
suffer quite a bit for that. So I mean, the fact he's water helps him a bit at being a budget Earth Fram, but I still wouldn't call him good. I just think he definitely should have some kind of damage multiplier if you're gonna like lock half his utility behind his burst, and then make it not guaranteed.
yeah.
Like him health scaling is
Well,
like okay, I suppose, but like a guardian is not a good like buffer class. I don't think. Maybe
no,
that's a
no.
hot take,
Most
but
most of them most of them were good supports, as in they bring survivability or like debuffs.
and then he doesn't have
But like
resolve, so you have to run bulwark, and that's yeah,
yeah, but but then again, like we have like significantly better guardians, so
yeah. We'll get to her in a second.
you won't really bring him into a raid.
Yeah, I don't think so anyway. Fire Johan. Glasses boy.
Uh, decent, decent.
Decent. Would you put him above?
Yeah, just
I would put
because he
him
has
above
more
them.
buffs.
I would put him above him.
He has more. He has more. party buffs than the
And
other
party
than the.
buffs were actually like important to just stack even if they didn't do anything because of the buff that made you do more damage with the more buffs you had.
Mhm.
What was it
The
called
only
again?
reason
I don't
why
remember. It doesn't matter.
the only reason why I'm not putting him in good is if he was in HP scaling, then he would be fantastic. But he's an attack scaling
And the reason they
cleric.
didn't change his scaling is because so many people had already like perfected attack gear for him. It would have been like such a dick move to make
Yeah,
him HP. So I mean, I,
like
I understand why they
CP would
didn't, but
want
like,
a
eh.
full level 12 ult.
I would have given him
So yeah.
more. I would have made his S2 rather than focusing on his damage, more focusing on the shield. I feel like that would have done him a lot of good. Like not as crazy as CC's, but just like enough that it competes. I feel.
He could also his relics both reduce his CD while giving speed.
Right.
If he had extra turn in either one of them, he would be good. And then at up 5, at max aptitude, he would be great. Because attack scaling shields, like I said, they are awful
Yeah.
if you're just 2-0, but like when you hit up 5,
Well,
you get
unless your
so
name is
much
like
more
Charlotte, I
stat
guess.
that they actually become decent. They can rival some HP shield.
If he had
Um,
if he had something like Focus Defense Earth, I think he'd be a lot better as just a like
that
DPS support. But
that
like I understand why
But
Focus
then
Defense
again,
for
he,
the color wheel elements weren't a
he,
thing because you already
he
got a damage reduction.
yeah, he is purely offensive, so it kind
Yeah.
of makes sense why he doesn't have
He
defensive buffs.
feels like
But
an
yeah,
offensive unit larping as a tank or a healer, I guess, which I mean is in character, but it doesn't do much for his actual viability, unfortunately.
mhm.
Earth Johan, I bet I know where he's
Best.
going. Yeah.
Oh, he is,
He is ludicrous, right? I remember him. He was like top of the tier list when I started the game, anyway.
yeah. Yeah, times 5
And then he got
berserk, and then
buffed again.
yeah, and then single target multiplier. So he was extremely good, but at the time he was released, the issue that we had with him is we had trouble making him work because his S2 is relatively low cooldown. And
Right.
he also didn't have the no, it wasn't really low cooldown. It was, I believe, 3 turns. 3 turns.
Yeah.
And then the berserk buff will only last for 2. So the issue that we had first, we didn't have blitz, right? Secondly, if you took him to raid, you would lose unbuffed up ult. Because he would lose his berserk buff. And then they gave him blitz, which made him a lot better to use.
Was Blitz on his relic or was it on his burst? I think it was on his relic, right?
His burst. No, no,
Oh,
no, it
okay,
wasn't
right.
his burst.
So you
If
could
he
use
if
the
he hit,
damage relic without any penalty, right?
yeah, yeah.
Right.
It's just like if he hits a water unit, then he blitz.
For those at home who weren't familiar with relic terminology, a damage relic just boosts damage against the advantageous matchup by a
Hmm.
fixed amount. Well, percentage, but the percentage was fixed. Dark Johan, I
Then
don't even. I'm not even gonna wait for the answer. I'm not even
yeah,
gonna wait. He goes
then
right up in there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, what
Well,
else is
I
there to
mean,
say?
I
250%
put him.
additional crit damage, 5 times burst. His burst doesn't cost much either. It's really good for action economy. I mean, he's just got it all. There's not really much else to say. And he has fortitude, so he doesn't die.
Yeah, yeah.
And like if you don't
You
have his damage relic and you only have his counter relic, you still get leech. So it's not like you're like you're losing out on damage, sure, but like you still get something good.
Mhm.
You could
I
even
mean,
use
then
him
again,
off element and see some success, but I don't think that's,
I
the
mean,
most optimal.
PV PvE wise, his light relic doesn't really do much unless you go against a light boss. But yeah,
Right. Yeah, no, but like if you're gonna
It's
use some
mainly
off
because.
element, you use the counter relic because again, leech
Hmm.
and
But
also
then
additional
again,
damage because counter
extremely,
attack.
extremely good multipliers, and then fortitude. You'll see, I'll put all the fortitude units up there
You will
because
because they're just because fortitude's
yeah,
just so ridiculous.
yeah, it's just brain dead, man. Like, remember when the Primeval Legacy thing came out,
Yeah,
and I made a guide for it, and
I
the
don't think
two
I watched it, but I
DPS,
do remember.
yeah, the two DPSs I like told people to, like, to pick was Johann, Dark Johann, and Rosalike.
Because
And
they
then
are
when I was
fortitude
recording,
DPSs.
yeah, and so I had Earthram, from the free poll Earthram, and then Ahilam also was running at the time, so I pulled her, right? And then
Ahalam is
on like
ridiculous.
on YouTube, like they were like, "Oh, you make it look so easy," because I was clearing what I was pushing Nightmare with like 242 DPS. I'm like, yeah, that's how easy it is with them. They don't die.
It's a matter of like, for one, if you just like have a tanky sniper and a tanky cleric and three fortitude strikers with maxed resistance, you just don't lose. That's
No,
the
but
thing.
here's the
You
thing:
you just never die.
you don't even eat the max resistance with Fram.
Oh yeah, you're right actually.
It works so well.
And then she can chain burst them, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Charlotte's now. Let's start with Earth. We're gonna put her in
No, she is actually pretty good. Like
Really?
economically, she's pretty
Like
good. Yeah,
like in the middle of these frames good or like above this fram good?
above blue, above
Above
blue.
blue. Okay. Well, I know what you're putting her there because she has a health shield, and that kind of makes anyone good if you're a cleric. Uh,
Yeah. You can also cheat the. Okay, her mechanic, she's coded in such a way. You can actually have her perma ult at some point in raid. So her healing is attack based, right? But her
right.
shield is HP based.
That's a little
So like,
annoying, yeah.
yeah.
Because it just means
So
her
if you
healing
want
is gonna suck or her shield is gonna suck.
okay, you build her purely for shield,
Right.
so that she's not gonna full heal your team, but she will still heal them, right? It's not gonna be a full heal like Cypher over like 20,000 per turn or like 50,000 per turn. Not kind of like that. It's
Healing
gonna
gets
be
fucking
less
ridiculous
than
in this game,
10,
man.
and then she's gonna ult every turn just to make up for the lack of
Yeah.
healing. It's something that I used.
I know some
Okay,
people used her for 1116 in extreme mode.
yeah, I mean I've used her
Cuz like
myself
health
for that,
cleric. I mean,
and even for the reworked obelisk, I didn't have a CC Ralagon, and then I mean I did record it, so I had to use her. 6-star level 60 unscaled. You pull through. It's just
let's
that her kit wise,
she's
if
kind
she
of
had like
lame besides the shield, right?
yeah, if she had better uh, better proc
Support.
chance on the S1, because her S1 has attack break. If she has like higher proc chance on it, should be decent. You could still use her, but
Yeah.
I mean she got outclassed pretty
You
quick
also have to take
into
into
the.
account she's a free unit and she's a health shield cleric, so you'll be using her until you get viable replacements that are consistent. So I mean,
Mhm.
there's that anyway. Most of the starter units have that going for them. You'll be using them until you get more viable characters.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can
there are some that
unironically
perform
push.
worse than the like support heroes that don't have gear. Anyway, we're not talking about him yet. But anyway, moving on to Blue Charlotte. I do think normally
Um,
she'd be there, but I think from my
Yeah, she
perspective.
has some use. She has some uses,
Well,
especially for
because
11
she
6.
clears debuffs with her burst,
Yeah,
which
for
means she
11
will always be able to
for
clear
11
a
6.
debuff.
Yeah, if you don't have Earth Ram, she's like a good budget option to use.
Yeah, and you
Or
need either
Igniter.
perfect resistance on your entire team, or you need a debuff cleanser for 11-16. You can't just put up with it because of Death Skull, and you can't let anyone die. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, that's all we have to really say about her. She did some okay cleansing. She's only 3,000 crystals, so like you just bought her. There wasn't really much to debate there. Fire Charlotte.
Broken.
Really?
Yeah. Again, she has party-wide debuff removal. She can remove buffs
Buffs
from the
attack
enemy.
and then
Again,
full action gauge
again,
refill.
sh- sh- she is an AoE buff stripper, like from your enemies, and she removes debuffs from your while healing, shielding, HP based shielding. And the S2 is broken. It's a 3-turn attack buff with a 2-turn shield. No, 3-turn attack buff, 3-turn shield.
If you're matching
And
element.
yes, yeah. No, 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 no. It's a universal.
Oh, her shield is universal 3 turns? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. It's a universal 3-turn shield, 3-turn attack buff.
That makes her a lot better, actually. Wow.
And yeah, she's extremely good.
What about this
Extremely
one?
good. Who?
Uh,
Dark?
yeah.
She's just good.
She's just
She's
good.
just
She just
warrior,
does.
yeah.
She does what she does decently.
She is great at 5, but like most of us don't. It's like this is far-fetched for majority of us.
Because she's not a link.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think we can just leave it there. Like, she has a revive, which is a fun gimmick for a warrior, but like, eh.
Hmm.
Revive's not really that good in a raid anymore because you just want to do damage. You don't really care about subsist. Light Charlotte. Where'd
Best.
you? Best, yeah. Yeah, I was about to say that, but I thought you'd have an opinion because she's an attack shielder. I
Yeah,
think
she
she'd
is
be
like
a
on the
little.
lower. She is like on the lower end of the tier, like above great, below best, in between.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Because exactly for the
Well,
same reason,
I think
attack
she's
skill and shield.
redeemed because Divine Blade Walther exists, and he needs his entire team to be attack based to get the full
Yeah,
use of his unique buff.
at 5 she's broken again.
Yeah,
It's
whoa,
far-fetched for
crazy. A
majority, but
character is
like,
broken at max aptitude? That's wild.
mhm. Yeah. I mean, then again, like Johan isn't broken at 5, so
And then she also has focus defense dark on her relic, right? So she'll always have a
yeah.
chance to use it or proc that buff, which is useful,
Mhm.
and it's party wide. But that's about it. Earth Schneider. Oh,
He okay. Do not shit on my boy. He's good. He's good.
he scales off defense. That's all I can really give to him.
No, it's okay. Forget about scaling, right? His entire kit is sap. He has a relic that saps.
Oh
His S1
shit, you're
saps.
kind of
His
right. Well, I mean,
S2,
yeah, I'll put him in good then.
his S2 and S3 also sap. So he is, and warrior
PVE.
has to
Yeah.
counterattack. So you can keep a boss
Does temporal
perma
lift?
sap.
Does temporal rift limitate sap damage?
No,
Oh
actually, yeah,
shit.
actually,
Oh okay. I
yeah.
know there were several bosses in Forbidden Tower also that weren't immune to sap, which was a departure from Nightmare, which like completely eliminated that cheese as an option most of the time.
Hmm.
So there's also that. I remember using Waterloo Silica for that because I just noticed it and I was like, huh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Uh,
He is decent
yeah,
throughout
decent.
throughout the entire, campaign, PvE, whatever you wanna call it.
I
Even
guess.
for Obelisk, he is decent because let's just say you don't have. So Earth currently has only two SAP options, him and Rosanna, right? And
Right.
Rosanna isn't a unit you can get like right away. Yeah, she's an event unit, right? So
Earth Rosanna
if you don't have,
is Earth Rosanna notably is also, I believe, the only Earth unit with access to petrification. So
yeah.
that's also
Yeah.
something. But
Aside
yeah,
aside mailing's relic, which is only one turn, but yeah, Rosanna can do it every turn.
yeah. No, I agree. What about these buddies?
These two, they're like unusable.
I'm putting them here.
They don't do anything.
They
Like
don't do
Fire
anything. Like
Schneider's
I got mad about this in my like personal ranking that wasn't like
this
entirely based off
okay.
optimal
Okay,
ability.
they are these two are like proper Gen 1 units because like
They
Fire
don't
Schneider's
do
kit is
shit.
Fire Schneider's kit is legit leash. His S1 leash, his S2 leash, his S3 leash. That's it. That's all he does.
He exists. He exists. You know what he exists for? He exists to pay 3,000 crystals to get a bump in your hero list number. That's what he exists for.
Oh, these two were also requirements for Obelisk before.
I'm sure they were, but they weren't anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Majority of the unit that
Before
we
every
got in the
DPS had like 5 times scaling.
Mhm.
No, that was funny. Dark Schneider, I would put him here, right?
Decent, yeah. He's
Yeah.
decent.
Well, because that's the thing. There's the niche use in Temporal Rift as like a Vanguard or a support warrior, because his S2 had a 5x and it was AoE. So it also hit the buddies.
Yeah, S2 on S2 with like high multipliers is also very good for events. So he had his uses, even though he wasn't used outside much a lot.
And then he got blown
Yeah.
the hell out by Dark Lumi, and we just don't talk about him anymore.
Mhm.
Now, Light Schneider. I didn't actually use him much, but
He is okay.
okay,
So for
really?
him, no. For him, it's either broken or best. It depends on
Really?
aptitude level. Yeah,
Oh. Well, if it depends on
he
aptitude,
is
it's
the
best by
best.
default, but, like,
Yeah,
seriously?
yeah.
Wow.
Aptitude 5, he is the best light support in the game.
Wow. I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah,
I kind of wish I used him
yeah.
more. I actually, like, had him. I
He has
remember you
all.
had to grind Glory Arena, right? Or you had to spend money.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I didn't
He
really
has
do much
all.
PvP, so Light Schneider was always going to kind of be
Me
alien to
neither.
me.
I stopped. After Mailing got her relic, I stopped. It was like too much of a hassle.
Earth mailing.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
I
actually my
I
favorite
had
mailing.
I had everything to counter it too. It's no
It's just a
something
pain
I
in the
thought the company
ass.
wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just like too
but
time
like,
consuming, and I mean you saw how excited I would be whenever I would hit Silk, and then she would just like she just put like Dark Sophie in there, and like farming was so fast.
yeah.
So it's the whole ordeal of PvP. Well, both of them actually
Well, because it was the
was
main
just
way to get
too
crystals
time
for quite a
consuming
while,
for me.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Which, yeah, was kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do, I guess? Mailing, fire mailing. I'd put her here, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
because
Um,
snipers by default aren't unusable because they're snipers. They're always going to be useful because burst gauge is useful. But
I mean,
it's kind
kit
of like
wise, her kit isn't that bad. She just has
she
low
has a sap
multipliers.
on her
Well,
burst.
yeah, she has low chances. Like the sap is 50%, which is
50? Damn.
low. Yeah, 50. Even her
Wow.
S1, and she has a damage reduction, which is 60%, I believe, at max level.
Yeah.
And she just has like extremely low base stats. She has the lowest base stats out of everyone.
No, I agree. Pretty, yeah, low BST kind of kind of seals it. I remember Water Rosanna had like an error in her base stat total calculation in one update, and when I pointed out how good her kit was, everybody rightfully pointed out 1100 attack will make her fucking useful at level 7, useless at level 70, and then it came out that it was an error, and her actual level 70 attack was like 1600, but. But we'll get to Water Rosanna a bit. Earth Mailing, want to just get her out of the way?
Okay, so 2 tiers for her. If she has the T6, the one where like she's broken, and if you want to make your opponent's lives miserable, then yeah, she's broken.
And if she
If
doesn't,
you don't have, if she doesn't, she's unusable in most cases.
yeah, I'd put her
I
here
would,
because most people will get that relic since it's available in every banner.
yeah,
But yeah, no, the issue with Earth Mei Ling is like anything that has like enemies that she can petrify just means you get a free turn. And like that's like useful, but especially in stages without waves, like all of PvP. Or like boss units, I guess, because like it reactivates every wave, but eh. But yeah, no, there's not really much else to say. She petrified things. Water Melee?
she is best in the best tier. Extremely good
Because
card. Extra,
because
extra
health
turn, AG
shield.
boost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the attack boost. Yeah. Okay, I agree.
yeah.
Light Mailing goes here, I
Good,
assume.
good,
Oh,
good, good.
good, really?
No,
Oh, is this because of her flurry?
she has sap. She has sap and then heals. So
Oh, yeah, you're
it's pretty.
right, actually. Oh, damn. I forgot about the sap.
Yeah,
Dark
she is
Mailing.
she is the only sap option for light.
Yeah. And then there's also that she's a sniper who can heal, which is a fun niche, I say.
Yeah, yeah.
Dark Mailing goes here, right?
Great.
Oh,
No,
great. Just
great.
great? I
Yeah.
feel like she'd go in best. I mean, health scaling. Well, she doesn't have like a
Okay.
damage scale, I guess.
Okay. Two. Again, she can go in both tiers, but she
It
can go in
depends
best.
on
She has
external
if her
factors.
refine relic, yeah, if her refine relic is max, because then you get 80% chance of reducing her S2 CD.
But like she also wants to use her burst too, kinda, because it gives her focus defense light, which is or gives everybody
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a tricky balance where sometimes you want it to proc, sometimes you don't. It gets a
Mhm.
little eh. Dark Mikhail.
Broken.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, no, he just became utterly ridiculous in one patch, and it was super funny.
Yeah, I
Because
mean he was
he had 400% scaling on his burst, which is already better than a 5x in most situations. He had extra turn against light enemies, so he got to do it twice. He had a blitz on his relic, not just like an individual skill. So anytime he would act, he would have a chance to use his S2 and generate like 6 bars of meter, and it was very very useful.
yeah.
I don't think there's much else
He
to really say there.
solo sniper,
Oh
yeah.
right, I forgot to hold on. I saw her, so
Maker.
I just remembered.
What is it? Oh, unreleased.
Yeah, I saw her,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna go ahead and put her there. I'm just gonna go ahead and put her
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I do think Dark Walther and Dark Rashad had actual move sets because they appeared in records. So if you want to rate them, we can, but there's not really much else to say because we didn't get to have a chance to use them in practice.
No.
Just put them in unreleased. Okay.
Yeah.
Earth Mikhail.
Unusable.
Well, he got a buff. Remember?
I know, but still, he's okay.
And then he
You,
also
you
gets
kind of have
outclassed
to,
by a contract hero you get after playing for 2 months.
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, there's not really much else to say. Earthlight kind of invalidates his entire existence. Fire Mikhail.
Um,
Broken, right? Maybe best
no,
broken.
no.
Great.
I would say great. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, yeah, I agree. I mean, he's an extra turn striker, but he kind of got. I remember he used to be really good, or like considered to be really good, like the best fire striker at some point. But
Yep. Yep. He was
sorry.
one of the
Speaking of, at
few.
one point considering the best DPS in his class, High Water Mikhail.
Mhm.
I
I would say
believe
he is.
I'd also put him in great
This is kind of
personally.
tough. Yeah, this is kind of tough because
Well, I mean, on his own merits, I think he'd be here, but because, like, for some reason, Water leaned off strikers as DPSs and just started making every, like, support also deal oodles of loads of damage, it kind of just
yeah,
made him sort of irrelevant, so I'd put him here. I mean, he's still great if he's what you have, but if you have, like, Natalie, Water Ahalam, etc., you kind of just don't really
yeah.
have a place for
That's
him.
that's why I said it's kind of hard to rate him because of all the good actual fire DP like water DPS we got later on. I
Right.
think that's good. That's a good tier for him.
Yeah, me too, as well. I think so. Uh, we have been recording for almost an hour. 46 minutes actually. Okay. Lyra. Can you tell I have a
Okay,
one-track mind? This is Zyra.
this this is going to be brutal because like I don't know why they gave her this treatment, but yeah, unusable in most cases.
She's kind of just bad. I mean, there's not really much
Yeah.
else to say. She doesn't do
Yeah.
anything, which is annoying. She's just pure, like, an existence, which is not great. Earth
Okay,
Zyra.
don't get me wrong. Her debuffs are fantastic. It's just that low proc chance. That's all. If
Right.
she had like
That's what I
higher
mean when I
debuff,
say, like, she doesn't do anything. She literally doesn't do anything because half the time, or more than half the time, I guess, it doesn't proc.
yeah.
100% is 50%. If it's not 100%, it's 50%. It either procs or it doesn't. And for a good bit of time, it didn't. Earth Zara, I think she had the potential to be good with, like, a buff like Water 9 got, but I'd,
Unusable.
I'd put her here. She had speed scaling. If only she had damage. I'd say she would have been pretty good if she actually got a buff, but she didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bought
Like
her with guild points because I was like, because Water 9 got buffed recently, and I was like, okay, she's probably next in line to get a buff, and uh, she's a warrior with speed scaling, so she's
mhm.
probably going to end up being good for temporal. That was my logic, so I bought her, and then she ended up not getting buffed. So,
Yeah.
yep, that's where she goes.
I bought her purely for aesthetic. She has a sick armor. Zyra's armor is
Earth
so
Zyra, I
good.
think, is like the prettiest version of her. I like Water Zyra's color
No,
scheme more,
all of
but
them. All of them. I'd say all of them. Their armor is so good.
yeah. No, I'm
Um,
mostly talking like the gold eyes and the silver hair. Like, that looks
oh yeah.
great.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But we're not rating appearance. We're rating viability, so you go in the misery tier. Speaking of misery, Light Zyra, she has a 5x.
Yeah, well, put her above Johan.
Put her above
Above-
Johan.
Yeah. I mean, okay. She was the DPS when it first came out.
I'm
It
sure she
was her
was.
and Water Olive out of all units.
You can tell this was year one.
Yeah, she was broken at the time because like 5x
On a
Guardian
Guardian,
Aegis
yeah.
full yeah. Yeah. She would
And
outbox
then and then
everything.
she stopped being relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got actual 5x DPS that, outshine her. So
Yeah, actual 5x DPS right here. Speaking of DPS, kinda, she did damage. Water
she's
Zyra.
broken. She's she's broken.
She's broken.
Her kit is support and damage wise, it's over 2.
Yeah, well, because
She is a
she,
defense
eh,
scaler, an
you got
actual
like
defense
double the
scaling,
turns because she just kept like boosting your action gauge.
and she has action ready also, which is
Yeah,
universal, I believe.
universal action ready. So you get a 5% from power amplification, and then you get like a 20% every time you get hit, which you get hit a lot in raid. So yeah, I
No,
agree.
pow- power amplification doesn't boost anything. It just boosts your damage.
Well, yeah, I
But
know, but
action ready,
action ready adds 5% extra damage because of power amplification. Is what
yeah,
I
yeah,
meant.
yeah. But we're not talking about power amp right now. It's just her kit in general is very good for boosting your DPS for action gauge boosting. She can stun lock. She can stun lock also with her ult. It has freeze. It has defense break. All that good jazz. She has a blitz relic, which is good. You know,
Because Blitz is
blitz is
always
always
good.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Helga's. Most of these are going to be unusable,
Uh,
aren't they?
yeah.
Well, Water
Aside
Helga
aside
has sap,
light,
right? I believe she
e-
did.
yeah, she does. She does.
Okay, so
As
She goes in because of sap.
light Helga, I would put
I would put her in great.
in best, in great or best.
I'll put her in great because you need to invest in her quite a bit, and most of the best units you don't really need to invest that much. I don't think.
Hmm.
So like great is like really good with investment, I think. But Fire Helga, I imagine, goes here.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Again,
Dark Helga
same,
also
same,
goes here.
same issue with
They just
fire
hate the
era.
old people, man.
Because like, no, no, no. These are genuine units, so
Right,
it
yeah,
doesn't make
no.
sense.
I understand.
But Fire Helga's kit for Warrior is actually solid for debuffs.
It's just the issue is her proc chances. So,
Yeah,
same thing
exactly.
with Zyra.
Yeah.
And then Light Helga, she was like in a theorized optimal comp for a while, and then Light Ahalim happened, and she kind of just faded,
Mm.
I think. And then Divine Blade Walther came out, and it's like, oh, she can support her little buddy again, because attack scaling. But yeah. I mean, she does good support, so she goes there. But Earth Astrid.
She is, I would say, good. Good.
Did
After
she
the buffs,
also have
she.
sap? A lot of the early characters had sap, I'm noticing.
No, 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 no. She got extremely good debuffs for raid. Extra
Right.
turn, uh, action gauge boost. She got more buff removal on the S2 instead of one, it became two.
Oh, I didn't know she had buff removal, so that's good to know, actually. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
as good to know as it can
Uh,
be for like the purposes of this
right.
list.
Yeah. Everything in her kit got buffed
Right.
slightly.
Fire Astrid, I'd put her in
She's
decent.
great.
Oh, she's great, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
she is great.
Is it because of the
I
blitz
mean,
and the attack buff?
yeah, I mean, she got extra turn on the S2.
Right.
Extra turn is always good for raid. And then the blitz, like per turn, you can get 4 hits out of her if it procs, kind of like Mikhail, if it procs
Right.
on everything. So 4 turn, no,
And
four
then
hits per turn.
three of those hits could be the thing that boosts your attack further, because eventually she got it to
No,
200%,
no, it's
but it was a very slow
crit,
crawl because it was like
it's crit
10% every
damage. It's
stack.
crit
Crit
damage,
damage,
no
okay.
attack.
Well, same
Yeah.
difference. She got it in a very slow crawl compared to like Dark Johan, who not only got more of it, but got it
Mhm.
faster.
Mhm. And the thing is, you could get her to app 5 easily,
Well, because
which
of
is why I put
Obelisk,
on
yeah.
great tier. Yeah, yeah.
Of course, like the realistic
And
time it takes to get you there is probably quite a bit slow, but I mean, it could
yeah,
happen.
yeah, yeah.
Water Astrid, she goes here, right?
No, no, no,
No,
no.
I'd put her in great then,
She
right?
is decent.
Decent. Well, she has her one
Yes.
niche, but that niche is like really good.
Debatable. This is
Well, because
controversial,
it
but
makes her
yeah.
useless in literally everything that isn't like a PvE mode.
I
Because
mean,
like what her
even
burst did is it
PvE.
completely reduced the action gauge, and I feel like
Okay,
that's
okay. Here's the issue with her that I personally have.
she does nothing
Uh,
else.
even even though I love this character, I love Ashrid. I mean, you saw the list I made the other day. You know
Yeah,
how
I
much I
did.
love her.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Your waifu
so
over here.
you need level 4 ult, right, to get the 100%. Like, you can make the argument, oh, you can just buy gears. The thing is, her gears, the S3, you can't. People don't sell.
Because
Like,
you want
you
to use it.
really, yeah, you really get them, right? So instead of fishing for something like, like this, trying to cheese it, and yeah, it's not recommended to spend prims either on her S3. So I don't know, like people like say she's good. I haven't personally had the need of using her
Me
like this,
neither. I've never
even
used her. I
before.
have her set up. I had her set up for that
Yeah,
cheese. I know that, but
she's outside that she's pretty much used, and like you need to know what you're doing as well with her. You
well,
can't
yeah, that's
just bring
also
her
the
and
thing.
then
You have to
expect
have
her.
game knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people don't even know what their units do.
And
So,
I've memorized most of the
and
characters in this game,
again, my point is that you don't really need her to clear anything. I cleared
especially when you could
Nightmare
just damage spam.
pre-nerf, yeah, pre-nerf Nightmare. Like without her, somebody dared me actually when Nightmare came out. He's like, "Oh my God, you're not gonna get far." I cleared Nightmare without her, and I posted everything on my Twitter account.
Your Twitter.
And yeah,
I didn't know you had a Twitter.
and yeah, I mean, if you want, I'll give it to you after.
Later. But well, that's enough talking about
But
Water Astrid, I feel, because we have a lot of things to talk about.
yeah, yeah.
Light
She's just
Astrid.
niche. Best, best.
Yeah, I agree. Shock, and then extra turn into 300% damage. I mean, yeah.
Shock, defense break, a full gauge. The most important part is the full gauge action gauge boost on the S1,
And then her burst was also
which
really
makes
cheap, right? So you could give her a burst slot, and she wouldn't like take up too much. Like
it's a
she'd put back in more than what she'd take.
she doesn't take anything because like at max level it's just one,
Oh,
and
you're
then with
right.
yeah, with three or more, it costs nothing. So you just get free gauge out of her.
Yeah, no, you're right. I remember a lot of characters were like free gauge. Like Water Ian was also free gauge.
Actually, move her out
Move her
for
up, move her up. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Dark Astrid.
Okay. She's either best or broken.
Because aptitudes again.
Yeah.
She goes here then.
You get the option, yeah, you get the option of like fully maxing her out. And she actually becomes good,
Well,
like
that's the
damage
thing with
wise.
her. That's the thing with her. Like, you also have to take into account the method of getting her. That much gold will take you
Yeah.
forever of just not supplying
Yeah.
your units. You have to already be in
Yeah.
like a stable spot to even go for her.
Hmm.
And then it's like after that you buy her and then you have no money to to like buff her up at all or like get her gear or whatever. So it just becomes like a waiting game again, which like Dark
Hmm.
Astrid making you wait. Yeah, I believe that. That's in character. Earth Olivia.
She is good.
Yeah, I agree. Her buff kind of made her like surprisingly useful, and you get her for playing for a week, so she also has accessibility to go for her.
Yeah.
Not much else to say there, I don't think. Blue Olivia
Yep.
has literally nothing going for her, to my knowledge. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
sniper,
Waste
so
of
burst
potential.
gauge, but
Waste of potential.
I
Yeah.
can't believe they treated like an actual story mode character like this. Like Fire Schneider also has this issue, but like she has nothing to offer, and that kind of sucks because she's also really
Aside,
cute.
aside,
The black hair,
aside
blue
being
eyes
from the
really suit
sniper class,
Olivia.
she doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, and the black hair and blue eyes really suit Olivia, so it's kind of unfortunate this happened to her.
Mhm.
Light Olivia. We'll just go to her.
Okay.
I'd
Or
put
if
her
she
in
has
decent, but I
berserk,
want to know your opinion.
she is actually better than Fran. Light Fran.
Light Fran,
Raid
really?
wise, yeah, she is way better
She
than Light
also
Fran
costs the
for
amount of
that.
5A2s, so I'd hope she'd be.
Yeah. Like,
that's
if you
that's
have
the issue with
berserk set,
renowned heroes. You have to like sacrifice an ascension to get them, and that could be kind of dicey unless they're really good.
if she has I was saying is like if you have Ahilam with her and berserk set, she actually does very
I
good.
know Fire Ozana
And you
also had a
have
pretty like berserk set niche, but like yeah,
it's because of her S1, but yeah, again, option of free aptitudes from Obelisk. She hits like a truck with action ready. So
yeah.
yeah, if you don't have Light Lyrae, she is
Which Light
definitely
Lyra
the
is
one.
like one of the best like get at the start options, so I don't know why you wouldn't, but yeah. I feel like if you don't get Light Lyra as your free unit, you should get her from your first pity at the very least. I feel that's my opinion, but I know some people
Yeah,
have different accounts.
I mean, I wouldn't really pick her because like again, niche unit, niche functionality to get max damage out of her.
Yeah,
So
but we can talk about that when we get to her. Fire Olivia is
best,
yeah.
best.
I was leaning between great or best, but you kind of sealed it on my opinion. She has an attack shield which can overwrite health shield, so I guess it only overwrites it if it like does if it can take more damage than the health shield would have. So at least there's that. But aside from
I mean,
that, it's kind of.
up up five she's broken for sure, but then
But before
no
then,
aptitude she's
you have
yeah
her. Yeah.
yeah
Well, she's a link
yeah.
summon hero, so thankfully, if you get her off rate and you don't go for like, or you could also go for pity for her, but you could always get her off rate summoning for the link summon heroes that you absolutely need, and then you have a pretty okay support, like a really good support actually. Dark Olivia, she is a contract hero. I think is she the first contract hero we've covered? Yeah, I think so.
I believe yeah I believe she's the first contract that we've
And
covered.
she's a
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
damn good one, I'd say. I think she goes here.
yeah, yeah.
She does decent damage. She has Shadow Vines, and Shadow Vines are insane because it's just flat 45% more damage with a Mono Dark team, and that's insane.
Mhm.
And it goes for both teams as well. So,
Mhm.
yeah, Shadow Vines is good, and it makes her good. Blue Chrome.
Um, unbiased, but I'm gonna put him in great.
Yeah, no, I'd put him here too. He's kind of the quintessential action gauge booster for like the
Mhm.
entirety of the game. Like that's all
Yep.
he does, but he does it so well. I feel like
He's
what
like
was it like something like
action gauging, right?
forty-five percent,
This yeah, the sustain also you get from him is pretty good.
and he can do that every other turn. So he can also support the burst gauge. And if you have Waterlin on this team, he will always boost the action gauge because she's always reducing his cooldown. It can get nutty real quick, but it kind of
Yep.
relies on other people. Fire Crom, oh, another These were
Yeah,
both contract
yeah,
heroes, and this one goes here. Yo,
yep,
was he good when he came
yep.
out?
No, not No, not at all. He had one use. He had one use, and it was for obelisk. One floor in particular that you needed wither,
Oh my
and like
god.
he was the only option.
Was he still the
That's
only one
the
with Wither when the game ended?
yeah,
Oh,
back
okay,
then,
that's
yeah.
funny.
And then we got someone else.
I
We
guess
got
they
fire
thought they
as
didn't need to
someone
buff him because just exclusive access to Wither was enough. I don't know. Dark Crom. I'd put him in good or decent, probably.
He is in between best and broken.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Maybe I just
His
didn't get like his
case.
full potential out of him.
Okay, well, let me break down his case. Forget the S1. The S1 is kind of useless because it's just self-leash. The S2 is a 3-turn attack and defense buff, right?
Is it
And
for
it's
everyone or just him?
also it's everyone. It's universal.
Oh, yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
and
That would do it.
at max level he gets an extra turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even
yeah,
think
you
about that.
can immediately go into the S3. The S3 does damage based on how many buffs he has on him,
And I
right?
thought it was how many debuffs the enemy has. It might have been both.
No, no, no. For him, it's only buffs. Lumi
Oh,
has both, but for him, it's only buffs.
okay.
And then he has action gauge boost on his ult if it crits, which means you
Which
can use
means he
him
will
as a
always boost his
buffer,
action gauge
booster.
because an optimal play you're always
Yeah,
critting.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So like he works as both support, extremely good support, and good damage dealer as well.
yeah. I imagine if he's the striker you have, I think he performs very well. Like you can't put him on a team with Dark Fram, that'll make him useless. But if you put him with like I don't know other characters we'll get to, then yeah, maybe I could see it. Like
Sure.
Crom,
He is
I'd put
great.
him great. Yeah, okay. I was gonna put him good
Yeah.
or decent, but great is fine. He has debuff
Again,
scaling, I believe, and then he also has like 4 debuffs on his S2.
yeah, he's like light rain. No, dark light for light.
Yeah, but he doesn't have flurry,
Good
which
S2.
is kind of an issue. He
Good
doesn't have like
debuffs,
a
and then
flurry
his
debuff.
ult.
If he had blitz, I think he'd be a lot better if he had blitz. But like that's true for
Mhm.
most characters, but especially him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again, he's also a sniper, so burst gauge. Yeah, I'm surprised they made him a sniper, but like, sure, I don't mind. Earth Crom, I would put him up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. Earth Crom had good action gauge boost. He did decent damage, and he was an Earth commander in the time where we were drowning without like the lifeboat of a good Earth commander.
Mhm.
We really needed one, and then he came in on his white horse.
He was extremely good on release.
As
Good
Jack would
boss.
say, he came in on his white horse.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much else to say. He performs well. He did his job. Fire Lyre, I would put her like here or here personally.
No. I would juggle in between great and best. That's where I
Well,
would
I
put
guess
her.
since we're both like leaning best, I guess this. I suppose. Uh,
Again, I would put her in best if she's out five, but if
well,
she's not
she's
out
also a
five, then she
contract
would be
hero. You have
great.
to take into account. So her aptitudes are free. They're
Yeah.
just time gated.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think also
Which
like what else are you
she
going to
does.
use your contract summon tickets on?
Mhm.
So it's like contract summon tickets don't take any of your currency, so it's she's useful for that. I'd say taking into account a contract character's aptitudes is fine just because of the nature of a contract character.
Mhm.
But I don't know. That's just me. She has a good attack boost. Special counter effect because all warriors got those. Her special counter effect was just dealing 500% more damage for some reason, depending on the amount of buff she had. And then
Yeah,
her
which was
burst was
funny because like
solid.
her, which was like extremely funny because like her S1 would deal more damage than her S3 and like all the S3 of all the DPS units. Like her S1 would easily outdamage like a Fire Mikhail S3, fully stacked S3, and
Yeah.
it was just fun to watch.
I think what she was truly missing to like cross the threshold from best into broken was fortitude, because she had Fury of the Strong. If she had fortitude, I think she would have been the best fire DPS in the game. I don't know how hot of a take that is,
Extra
but
turn, extra turn also because her S2 is kind of shit. I'm
her
not
S2
gonna lie.
needs her. The issue with her S2 is that she needed another character to work. She needed either Fire Biryu or her brother. One of
Yeah,
those, because it needed a
exactly it.
cooldown
That's the
reduction.
reason.
And I think that was their
Yeah.
attempt at balancing her, but I don't think she needed balancing.
Well, she got buffed twice, so which
It's been,
it brought her back.
you want to talk about characters who got buffed multiple times?
Yeah, yeah. Put her in broken.
Yeah,
Put her in
no,
broken.
put her pretty high up and broken, I'd say. 1000% damage increase if you're invincible, plus like the buffing damage increase. That is mental. That is legitimately
Yeah.
mental.
Mhm.
Like I don't know how they ever like thought that was a good idea. But Light Lyre on her own, like I guess their logic was, oh, uh, you know, there you won't be invincible constantly, so she'll rarely get to take advantage of that damage. So it's just like, like in story mode, it's like you have to use chain burst to get full use out of it, or you have to, just like plan it out, because this game used to be mostly story mode, and she came out back then, and then she got buffed. I think it was like 2 years ago. I don't know, something like that. And
No,
then
I
they
believe a
added.
year ago. Her most recent buff was like a year ago, I believe.
I think she got like a slight damage buff to her invincibility damage like a few months ago, which is insane to me. Like one of the last buffs they did, I believe, was slightly buffing her, and I thought it was really funny.
I mean, well, she always made that money, so
Well,
I
yeah,
wasn't surprised when
Lyra always made them money, so it
it's
makes
pretty
sense. Yeah,
fast.
but
So,
then Light Vanessa kind of came back into the spotlight when she was added to Link Summon, and she could make you invincible for an extra turn. So it was like, oh, with some speed tuning,
mhm.
you can extra damage turn. And then and then Light Ahalim came out, and you no longer had to care.
Yep, pretty
You
much.
still had to make a Light Lyra fast, I feel like, so she'd take more turns. But you no
Mhm.
longer had to worry about, like, oh, how soon will she go before X or Y. She could just go. And that's
Yep,
what made her so good. I remember Water Lyra being
she is great.
pretty.
She's great.
She's great, yeah. I remember her being busted on launch though, because she could hard carry a burst gauge, and now that's like kind of the baseline for snipers, so they need something else to offer. But at the time, that was really solid.
It wasn't really the burst gauge. It was more the debuff removal. Because when
Yeah,
she was
there's that
released,
too.
we didn't have Earth Farm at the time, so
Yeah.
she was extremely good.
Did we not have Earth Frame really?
I
She
believe we
she
didn't
was
have
the
it.
second donation hero after Water Johan.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'm misremembering something. Earth Lyra.
Again, between best and great, depending on
I'll
the investment.
Well, because again, contract
Just
heroes get
yeah,
their aptitudes for
yeah.
free, and then
Just
contract
one.
summon tickets, they have exclusive rights to them, so there's no competition. For
She is
resource
decent.
allocation, I mean, I think the thing with Earth Lyre is that she's, well, one, she's free, but also you don't have to worry about anything in regards to her build like as much as you have to do with other
Yeah,
characters, because
yeah,
she hard carries her own
yeah,
crit rate.
yeah. Building her
Because
is also extremely easy because like you don't have to put like crit rate on her because she buffs herself her own crit rate. She has crit damage buff as
yeah,
well.
her crit, her, and that's the thing. If it was just one crit rate buff, I'd get it. But it's like a permanent stacked, like crit rate buff, and is it like a normal crit rate buff, or is it like the same crit rate buff 3 times? Because I don't remember
It's
if
the
she was.
same. It's the same buff that stacks up 3 times. So it's like 30%, 30%, 30%. You
Okay,
get
so she got a
90%.
free 90% crit rate. Yeah, Fire 9 also got something ludicrous like that, I think. He got like 500% additional crit rate for some reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
and then his damage also would scale on how much crit rate stacks he has.
Yeah.
So it was pretty nice, but
Dark Lyre, I assume she's
she's
going
broken.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 debuffs
Her
on her
kit has
flurry,
everything.
and all of them are like
Yeah.
good at like stalling or like making the enemy deal less damage and all that. And then she has provoke
Yeah,
for like crowd
yeah.
control modes.
She has
And that
debuff
provoke also gives her
cleanse.
counter. So
Yeah, she has debuff cleanse and sustain in her kit. She's pretty good. And
regenerate.
her she has an immunity relic as well, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. And then she also health scales, which I think she would have been better as a defense scaler. That's my opinion, but health scaling is
Yeah,
fine. It means
she
she'll
would have
do.
been like way
She'll
better.
occasionally also do
Yeah.
damage, which is pretty good. I. What do we do about the? I know Dark Blue Silica. I know she's going pretty up here.
She's broken, bro.
Yeah,
She's
because of
like
true damage.
everything in her kit is good. Everything.
And then she has elemental weakness, which is a whole other
Hmm.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, don't need to talk much about her. Waterloo Silica was kind of the designated sapper, and she's a contract hero, so I think
She's great. No, no, no.
great. Just great?
That's too
Okay.
far, man. Yeah,
Okay.
she's just great. Yeah.
5 stacks of sap is insane, is the thing.
Yeah, but it's not guaranteed. Here's the thing. It's like
Well, yeah.
70% on each stack. So,
Right. No, yeah, I agree.
but she does a fantastic job. Being a support sniper, she is awesome.
No, I agree. Then Earth, was Silica. Contract hero,
I would
but
slightly above Earthlight. Is
seriously?
single target. Yeah, she does more damage by default because she's single target.
I mean, I guess,
She
but I
has
didn't
more.
really get much use out of her. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
that was just
that's
me, though.
it's because like her kit, the cooldown reduction on her was kind of iffy. Yeah, here's the thing. She had both stacking buffs, attack and crit damage. She had attack stacking from her S2, and then stacking crit damage from her relic, right?
Right.
But usually you don't want S2 on a low cooldown. So at max level, her S2 is a 2 turn cooldown.
And then she'd use her burst
So
less,
she has no extra turn. If she had extra turn, trust me, she would be used a lot more often.
but she didn't, so.
Yeah, she didn't. But yeah, she is good though.
I
Damage
would
wise, she's
personally
pretty
put her
good.
behind Earth Lyra just because Earth Lyra is so much easier to use, but I mean, I guess it depends on personal preference, and my personal preference is
Yeah,
this. So,
yeah.
Fire Lucilica was kind of she's good at least I think because she has a five
She's great.
x.
Great.
Yeah, 5x.
5x aptitude, free aptitude, so pretty
Yeah,
app fly.
free appy takes a little more effort, but free happy.
Again, again, same issue as Elucy. Her S2, hers actually is a landmine because like it goes from 5 turn to 3 at max level, so
And you
it's
don't
not
want
something you
that.
want. To, yeah, you don't want to max that out.
No, I agree. And so it kind of makes using randoms on her risky, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah,
And then light Lucilica.
I would say she is somewhat broken or defense
Somewhat.
scaling guardian. Yeah, kind of. She's kind of same boat as Zyra. She has a 2 turn AG boosting skill on her S2, which gives damage reduction to light units. Her S1 is universal attack break on a high chance. It's 100% or 90%, I believe, at max level, and her S3 just does extremely high damage for defense scaling unit. So.
All right.
Very good Vanguard, extremely good Vanguard, I should
Yeah,
say.
no, you're right. Temporal Rift has to be taken into account with Warriors and Guardians, I feel. It's yeah. I don't know why Commanders couldn't be Vanguards, but that's like a conversation for a retrospective. Water Rosanna, I'd put her in good or great.
I would say she's between best and great.
Okay, well, we'll go with great then because that's the median. Well, because the thing with Water Rosanna is she has really good support and like okay damage, but it gets in the way of some of the top tiers, and that's kind of just not great. She has immunity.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The only issue I have with her is
She also increases buff
S2C.
duration. Maybe it was that. Maybe not immunity. She increases
It's
buff duration.
it's it's the S2CD. If it was 2 turn instead of three at max level, she would be broken, because her kit has everything for DPS. Attack buff. She has 99% damage reduction
That's a
on the
that's a
relic.
crazy relic by the way. It's only a 55% chance, but in PvP, that's like that was a lifesaver,
Yeah.
right?
But imagine if, if she had 2 turn on the S2 and then higher chance, maybe like 60 or 70 on the relic, that would make her like completely broken. Because you have attack, you have immunity, and then you have damage reduction and action gauge boost. Pretty much everything a good support should have for a
Right.
damage dealer.
No, I agree. Fire Rosanna, I would put her in good, I think.
Yeah, niche. Again, niche unit.
Very
You need
niche
app
unit.
5.
I could even see her be
You
like
need app
top of
5.
decent, but
Yeah, you need app
actually,
5.
I'd put her top of decent. Yeah, because like if you get her,
Berserk.
if you get her there, App 5 full Berserk set. Because like if you get her there, she's really good. She needed a
Mhm.
buff to like her burst or something to like make striker set a more accessible use on her, but she didn't get it.
Yeah.
So
Or, what they could have like simply done is, give her the counterattack buff from her ult. That would make her a lot more viable.
or you know what they also could have done? They could have made Fire Ondal's revenge buff AI automatically target the ally with the highest attack and would have made her so much
Yeah,
better. But they didn't.
yeah.
I don't know why.
That's because we already have someone that can, provide AoE
I
in
guess.
Rashad. Yeah, Rashad and
I
Onda.
never got Fire Shot, funnily enough. He was one of the few units I didn't get.
He was
Uh
one of the units I didn't want to get like
and you just got
have
him.
at all, but yeah, he came in an off rate. Light is broken.
Yeah,
Light
no,
Ozona is
I was just waiting for you to finish talking before I just bumped her up there. She's
yeah.
crazy for light teams for one, and then for everything else, she's also good as an off element
Mm,
sniper. She fills up your gauge every other turn. She has
mm.
exposed weakness. Her exposed weakness isn't monolocked, so
Yep, yeah.
so she'll always be able to provide that. It's a low proc rate,
Mhm.
but if you get
No,
lucky, I
no,
guess.
it's pretty high. It's like
Her
70%.
exposed weakness was like 50% or something, and 100% against dark, I believe. When wasn't it?
70, 100.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little higher than I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Dark Rosana, she got cracked. I think this is my opinion.
Slightly lower.
Slightly
Lower.
lower, like a higher best tier.
Yeah.
No,
Because
it
she's
was so funny a patch.
high
If you remember
invested.
the Dark Rosanna like patch update, like 90% of the text on screen was red.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
got so
yeah.
many she got so many new toys. It was so funny.
Hmm.
They made her cracked out of her mind, but she's only a support, and she was good for an optimal comp though. So hey, Granny
Yeah,
still got it.
she was
Auntie still got it, guys.
extremely good. After the boss, she was extremely good for full dark teams.
Right. Yeah. And she was good with Ondal especially because well, I mean her S1 had a damage multiplier, and Ondal gave revenge to everybody. Earth Rosanna, my heart hurts, but I think
She's
I know.
great.
Oh,
She's
okay.
great.
Yeah, my heart hurts. I want her to be like above this
If
tier very
well,
badly,
here's
but
the thing. If she had slightly higher action gauge and if her S2 buff wasn't element locked, excuse me, then I would put
monolocked.
her in best.
Yeah,
Yeah, but because of that,
it
also,
is. So
cooldown reduction, you need T6, Divine Relic, all that jazz.
it's
So that's why.
yeah, it gets kind of but like she has somewhat of an argument for using her because her damage multiplier on her burst is actually pretty okay, and warriors get a really good aptitude buff. But she's so unavailable. So good luck getting it unless you spend money. Yeah. Also, fun fact, fun sidebar before we get into Aslan. She is the only like actual ginger in the entire cast. She has freckles. The other redheads don't.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that for the longest time until you pointed it out the
Yeah,
other
I
time with these.
yeah, I noticed that and I was like, "Huh. That's kind of funny." And I remember telling my friends that and they were like, "No way. Out of 189 characters?" But yeah, no. Talk about your lack of representation. Gosh, Clover Game. Fire Aslan. Solar Resolve makes him
Uh,
pretty good, I'd say.
he's just, no, not really. He's just decent now.
Yeah. No,
Before before he was bad, now he's
I
just
was just
decent.
trying to get his good points out before you shot him down.
That's me being nice, by the way.
Yeah, I agree. Well, no, because that's the thing. He's a free to play accessible resolve unit. I think he has some merit because of that, but he's expensive as hell. I remember he's like 2 to 3 million renown. He was.
Yeah, three
Yeah,
mil.
he was the same cost as Water Rashad, which we'll get into Water Rashad, but
Yeah, his kit is just bad.
I, I
That's
I have a
about
soft
it.
spot for Fire Aslan because Mercenary Aslan is a really solid character, and then that bit at the end of War of the Tyrants. I know this is an optimal tier list. I shouldn't let my emotions like dictate how I feel about these placements.
Yeah,
The bit where Ahalam dies and he gains resolve from her, and they're the only two characters in this game who have solar resolve. That
yeah, yeah,
hurts.
yeah.
That hurts like hell.
Hmm.
Poor guy. He literally like changed vocations. Dragon Quest 3 class change. Water Aslan.
He is between great and best, depending on aptitude level.
So
Let's just put
contract
great.
hero, I'd put him in best. Well, he eternal
Oh
contracts
no.
kind of limit him actually. So I'd put him like
Well,
around there.
I would. Here's yeah. That's what I was saying. Like he
If you
is,
want a free
like I said,
copy,
between
you
great and
either
best.
get lucky or wait 10 months.
Yeah, because
So
his
yeah,
kit
no.
is purely mono. His kit is purely mono
And if you don't use him with
compared
a
to
mono water
other.
team, you kind of just you kind of just suffer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Move Water Rosanna up one tier.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because like Rosanna is way better than Aslan.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Earth
Yeah,
Aslan. Where'd you put him?
I- in best.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna put him in
Two
good because
turn.
his buffing is the only thing he has going for him. But yeah, I'd say that's still pretty good though.
He he is okay. The reason why I put him in best is because of he's a warrior. He works in the Lin team, extremely good.
Yeah.
As again, S2 is a two-turn attack buffing AG boosting skill.
Right,
And
and then it
the
buffs Prince
S1
Cardis, which oh boy, we'll get into Prince Cardis.
and yeah, the S1 also has a debuff, has attack break, which is pretty useful in way. So
Yeah. The thing with him is that if he was
and
I think if he
and
was like a
and
guardian or a sniper, I think he'd be a lot better, but he sadly is a warrior.
Guardian. he would have been like significantly better if he was a,
If he had
like a guardian,
Bulwark
but
when he launched, oh my god, like
I mean, his relic has damage reduction, so that's
yeah,
why he's up there.
yeah. Dark Aslan. I personally
He is
I know his
garbage.
skills are I
Dog
know his
shit.
that's the thing. I know his skills are good. He is not worth the price at
Yeah,
all.
not worth,
No,
not worth
no.
the
For
price
those
at
who don't
all.
understand, the next highest character cost after him in terms of like value, I'd say is you could either argue it would
And
be Light Olivia's
yeah,
5 million renown or Dark Astrid's 77 million gold, and like pure
yeah,
value terms, this motherfucker
yeah,
costs 10 million
yeah.
renown.
He is, he is not worth at all.
No. If you had literally nothing else to do, then sure. If it was like when did he come out? Like year 2, year 3? If you had literally
I
nothing else to
mean,
do or you were a whale, sure. Like
yeah,
he's good. But like if you were free to
yeah.
play,
Well,
you are not giving up
here's the
10
thing.
A2s for that.
Here's the thing. When he was released, his kit was significantly worse than what we have,
Well,
than what we
yeah.
got after.
Yeah.
And he was purely, like you said, so for the whales or like collectors, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, with
And
people
I
who
was a
like
collector, but I mean,
had too much resources.
I couldn't
Yeah,
justify saving up 10 million for this guy.
yeah.
Like I did get Dark Astrid, like I think in year 5, and the funny thing is I joined the game in around like late early year 3, right? Or early year 4. I mean, late
Yeah.
year 3, early year 4. I want to say.
I believe three. I believe three.
Well, I joined when
I
the
believe three.
Lyrae Dono event was going on.
Yeah, that's three.
Well, I technically joined in December, but I started seriously playing in that March. Moo.
Yeah. Broken.
Yeah, water,
I
light.
don't have
I always want to call her
broken.
water because look at her.
I know blue hair, right?
She's the only like light character with this weird ass like heavy blue. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, but she's a good cleric. She revives and she has a shield, so you get the best of both worlds. Her shield is light locked, but I don't think you're using her outside of light teams anyway. You could be using her in story mode as a reviver, but that's about it, and it's only good for getting 3 stars. And there's not really much else. For 11-16, you need a reviver if you don't have perfect builds, but otherwise it's kind of iffy. But like,
Somewhat.
sure, her actual skill set is still super solid. Lambda also goes in broken.
Yeah,
I'd put her
also
higher up in
broken.
broken. Actually, I'd put her like pretty up there. She was
Yeah.
really good. Shadow Vines, her damage output was like crazy. Like it rivaled D Johan at max stacks, I believe. And her aptitudes
Oh,
were technically free. You could say you big
yeah,
asterisk on free
yeah.
because it needed link traces. But her relics were also a bargain. And honestly, sniper aptitudes aren't really that great, so you should have prioritized the relic if you were grinding for that, in my opinion. But yeah, the relic was also much cheaper.
I mean, yeah, I would
Waterloomy.
like,
Oh,
given like how hard it is to get link traces. Yeah, I would say like you get one of the relics and then
but
forget
that's
about
the
the
thing.
aptitudes. That was
Even if you
fine.
have like tier 1 of her damage relic or tier 2 even, like I'd say she's worth a tier 2. And like
Yeah,
no
yeah,
aptitudes, she's still wreck
absolutely.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
She's
still
still
her. I
yeah,
believe her burst is also AOE
yeah. It is. It is.
because it's a copy of Moo's. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
is. It is.
that's another fun fact, fun arbiter fact. She's technically a Moo recolor, but she's lore wise she isn't. But in game, she
I
shares all
mean,
her outfits and animations, so she's in effect a Moo recolor.
yeah.
And I assume we would have had that with other terminals if the game had continued. Waterloomy. I'd put her here,
He is
right?
good.
She's
He
good.
is
Okay.
above Fram. Yeah, above Fram.
Above Blue Fram,
Fire Fram.
Fire
Yeah,
Fram.
fire.
Is this because of
Yeah.
freeze?
Freeze Blitz.
Oh,
It's
yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Not much else to say there. Earth Lumi. That's the biggest
she
of
is
my
great.
life. Oh, really?
She is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, she got buffed.
Extremely good support
I
for
forgot she got buffed,
Earth.
actually. She did. She really did. Okay. I forgot, sorry. Yeah, no. I agree. Fire Lumi, contract hero. So there's that, and then
Great.
yeah,
She's also great.
put her a little higher, maybe. I could flip flop either of these, honestly, but I'll put this one here because she's more accessible. Uh, Fire Lumi had blitz and like little additives based on if you could get her critting. So like there was no reason to not build her for damage too, and I think that made her a little more useful.
Mhm.
But like even if you just only got her to like 100% crit rate, I think that was still like acceptable.
I
Dark
mean, then
Lumi.
again, you wouldn't really,
Oh,
you wouldn't
you had
really
something to say?
use
Okay.
her for you wouldn't really use her for the DPS aspect of her kit, because like the S1 and S2 are extremely good support
Yeah,
kits.
and
So
like you'd only really do it for a 5 burst. I feel, just for the extra
yeah,
damage and slight durability. Dark Lumi
yeah.
though, she's kind
Above
of
like
above
above
Light
like frame.
Frame, but like behind Light Olivia. Yeah. No, if you got her to Apt 5 and maxed out her relic like Yiv did, she performed extremely well. I've seen his scores. She did really well.
Eh, I don't know on that.
Well, I mean, really
Yeah,
well
I
for
have.
like a free to play like arrangement. Like
Okay, but here's the thing.
obviously the optimal
Here's
Dark
the thing.
Johann Ondal team was much better, but
Exactly. Like you could argue an F5. Yeah, you have an F5 like Dark Lumia, right? My Dark Johann was app 2. My Onda was app 0. Lambda also app 0. And like you saw how much I did with a full
you did more
Dark.
damage than me, and
Just-
I did more damage than Yiv. So I think that's like, there you go. And then Silkworm like
Yeah,
hit me
the
with a metal
team
chair.
the team was pushing 3. Okay, I don't think I showed you, but the highest it reached was like 2.8. It was
Yeah,
pushing
I
3.
feel like if we got couple more dark units and they ended up like being better supports, like if Dark Mei Ling was replaced by a better Dark Cleric who like brought more to the table, like actual damage, it
I
would have
mean,
pushed the
we
boundaries to
have,
3 billion.
we have already, we have.
Yeah,
Well, we had already in Dark Ralagon,
yeah, but Dark
but
Religon needed
yeah,
Brandon.
no, not really.
Well, I mean, if you were gonna use Brandon, you had to use Dark Religon with him, I think, because
That is true because Dark Brandon has shit gauge generation, so you cannot leave
yeah.
Ralagon.
Remember
But
when
then
he was
again,
the
I was
only Dark
using
Sniper for a while?
Mikhail. Hello.
Oh, right. No, I'm sorry. You're right. I must be remembering something else. I remember something like that where there was only one of a certain element and class combination. I don't know why.
No. It happens. It
I'm
happens. It
sorry.
happens. Yeah. No, it happens. It happens.
uh,
Don't worry.
all right, Durahans. Most of these are going unusable,
How,
right?
yeah. A
Fire goes
fantastic
there.
bait for, yeah.
Fantastic for the
Fantastic
Leaning
bait
Tower of Pisa.
for silent shades. Fantastic sacrifice, but other than that, no.
Dark Durahan also goes here,
Light.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's
It's
a waste of a million renown. Honestly, I only bought him just to bump up my hero list in the last like stretch of the game. Otherwise, I never would have.
we bought him again because he was one of the required units for all relics. But
Yeah, I
other than
remember that
that,
too, but I
useless.
never cared. I never cared enough. Light Durahan,
Yeah.
he was a Resolve Guardian.
He is between broken and best, depending on
Seriously?
investment.
Well, again,
Yeah.
aptitude rule for non-contract heroes. But yeah,
Yeah.
serious. Oh well, because of his relic, right?
Not just relic, but his well, first of all, Guardian raid. He has access to Bulwark. Second,
Right.
AG boost on the S2. And the crit damage buff is universal.
Cannot forget about
His
vanguarding.
S1, yeah, his S1 has crit rate reduction, and then the ult is good for stun locking
Right.
in PvE.
I know.
And temporal rift as well. So,
Right. Water.
and then if
Oh,
you have him fully decked out, then he becomes broken
yeah,
spear.
obviously, like
Again,
most characters in this game.
same story, same story.
Like most of the great
Win
or
best
above
broken.
characters in this game, they become broken max investment. Water Durahan.
Best.
Best again? Oh,
Yeah.
the bird getting filleted here.
I mean,
Whoa.
it's, this is unbiased. Like,
This is
I don't like the
unbiased.
bird, but this is unbiased.
When I rewatched all the story, I still have yet to upload the story. I need to. Like, I just keep forgetting to, and I'm a lazy ass. You know, depression's a bitch. But well, I got endeared to Durahan's character when I looked over the story again, like actually seriously reading it, because I kind of skimmed it the first time,
Okay,
admittedly,
it's
and he endeared to me, like most of the characters in this game did,
okay. He's a character I cannot take seriously.
because he's a giant ass anthropomorphic bird.
Yeah, it's like goofy ass bird. What are you talking about?
Okay,
No.
let's move on before you start like a race war or something. I don't know.
Okay, okay.
Like Sophie, she is pretty bad.
Yeah, unusable in most cases.
Seriously?
Actually, put her above.
I was
Yeah, put
I
her
was about
above
to say
Zyra. Put her
I'd put her
above
in
Zyra.
eh.
Put her above Zyra.
I would put
Light
her in
Zyra.
eh,
No,
honestly,
no,
because
light.
Light Zyra. Oh yeah, you're right. Actually,
Yeah.
no, because like that's the thing. She had shock, which is decent, and then she has the damage scaling off shock and defense down. I'd say that's like
Yeah.
okay, but it's not enough to like redeem her. Like
Not
she's
at
better
all.
than the one you
Not at
get for free, but like,
Yeah. Yeah.
the thing with Light Sophie though is, was she ever a paid unit? I don't think she was, but she was like in the Chronicles,
No,
right?
she's 3 mil. She's 3 mil. Kind of like
Yeah,
Aslan, 3 mil
she was a
recurring.
Rashad Aslan priced. Like I remember like I got her when like a bunch of heroes got discounted.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to really say. I got her when a bunch of heroes got discounted just to buff up my hero list, and yeah, she's
Yeah.
Sulfie. I like Sulfie, but I mean, yeah. And blue Sulfie, just get it out of the way, crush my dreams.
Yeah, only a PvP unit if you want to stun, but
I,
that's about it.
decent, I'd say. I'd put her bottom of decent, or like next to her like sibling here. Like me and Xiao got into a debate over this, but
I
Water Sulfie
mean,
has her uses. I think.
aside PvP, not much.
Well, she gets CC and Temporal, and I
What?
did. Is that a
Yes,
thing in
too?
Obelisk? Is that, are you allowed to do that in Obelisk? I think you are.
No, it's the CC is only S2, which isn't reliable at all.
Well,
That's why, like,
She gets Blitz though.
she has Blitz.
Yeah, on one of her relics. You have to give up the crit damage stacking, which gives up her damage, but her damage wasn't that good anyway.
Yeah, well, sure then.
And just, I think just like this is interchangeable. I'd still put her above her like light counterpart, but I think just eh.
I would say above light, because again, utility over nothing at all. It's
Well, I
better.
mean, if light Sophie is all you have for a light warrior, she'll at least perform, which is
Yeah,
fine.
for sure. I mean,
Most characters in
on
this game
release
will at
she
least
was good.
perform.
On release she was very good, but
And then
without how
yeah,
correct
no,
Shimmy
she
are
had
after.
exclusive rights to shock for a bit, right? Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. Fire Sophie.
No, she is great.
Yeah, I'd say she's better with her relics maxed out and her aptitudes, obviously, but every
Yeah,
character is. But I'd say it's especially rings true for her because her damage is just so bad unless you get it.
oh, I mean, it's not like okay. Here's the thing: her damage, the raw damage she does, isn't like extremely high, like per se, like a Mikhail ult fully stacked, right?
Well, yeah,
But
but
she
she
hits
flurry
multiple
blitzes.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. exactly. So it adds up over time, and I would say it's arguably better if you have the true damage passive,
Oh, you're
right? So
right,
okay, let's
actually. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I'd put her a little higher in great
because
then.
think, which is also why earlier I told you to put Asher in great, because with the true damage passive, instead of 4 hits, you get 8,
And
right? And
then
it
and then
it's
the true
so
damage goes up to like 1,000,000, right?
and more than that. I mean,
I think it was like 1.25,
I had
maybe 1.25 to 1.5. I don't think it was
that's
anything higher than that.
that's where I had mine, but it goes more than that. It goes more than that. Mine wasn't even maxed
Seriously?
at all.
Oh, damn.
So
Maybe
yeah,
it goes up to 2
yeah.
then. It probably two. They wouldn't go higher than 2,000,000.
Maybe, but yeah.
Earth Sulfie. I
Units. She is great. She is
yeah.
great. Very good Earth
Yeah. No.
sniper.
No. She was released. She was released. I'd put her like
She
middle
was
of
bad,
great.
yeah, but she was bad. But then the
And
buffs
then
did her
I'll
good. The
also
relics did her good.
contract hero. She gets her aptitudes for free, and they're very accessible. So if you like
Yeah,
really like Solfi, there's no reason not to invest in her really because like she's a really good Earth sub DPS, and I think that's like where her niche lies. She shocks, and she'll increase her shock damage. There's not really much else to say. What she does good at what she does. So yeah, Dark Solfi. This is another free aptitude unit, but I'd still say she's a bit.
again, great.
She goes
She's
in great.
again
Yeah,
great.
I agree.
Yeah, low tier great. Low
Low
tier great.
low tier god.
No, I
Oh,
mean low tier great because like
like
she
low
doesn't
low.
really do much. Yeah, low.
Ah, okay.
Like low grade, high good, that kind of
I
stuff.
I'd put her in
Because
low
it's
grade.
mainly free aptitude, good Vanguard.
Wasn't her buff like not
That's about it.
registering for a bit? I remember that being oh hi Dark Walther. I remember that being like a bit of a contention with her that her buff just wasn't a thing for 3 months,
She was bugged. She was bugged. Yeah, she
and
was
then it
bugged
just
for a
wasn't
bit.
working, and then eventually they got it working again, and then she was good. But
Most Dark Acid also was bugged at the time
yeah,
when both of them were bugged.
yeah. Dark
I don't know
Sulfi
what it was.
again. It's another case of if she's what you have, but I feel it's a little less contentious with her because, I mean, she is expensive. She was like what 1,000,000 renown, but that's still cheap.
Yeah,
That's still
yeah.
cheaper. Like again, like I guess you also have to take into account she starts at 4 instead of starting at 5. But
Mhm.
I mean,
It's also
I don't think that's
you
that
don't
big of
really
a
get
deal.
her. You don't really get her easily. You need to clear 50 floors, I believe, in total.
Well, I that was changed. Oh,
Oh,
do you mean 50 total floors? Yeah. No. Well, the
yeah,
early
yeah.
floors of Obelisk are piss easy if you just don't use mono teams.
True,
I'd
yeah,
argue all
that's
of
true.
Obelisk is piss easy if you
But
don't use
then,
mono.
a pre-reworked obelisk, this would have like getting her would have been a pain in the ass for majority of the people. I'm just saying.
I remember specifically beating Obelisk because I wanted her. I remember that vividly. I
Yeah,
think I talked about that in the server before I got nuked from it.
yeah,
Walther time. You ready for old man?
yeah. Okay, this is heartbreaking, man. I like this character so much.
Light Walther got buffed.
Design wise,
I'd put him
even
like
him.
high tier good, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, because
That's
Balmung,
yeah.
eight hundred percent additional damage. That's really good, but
Well,
it's
okay, but here's the
conditional.
thing. For him to be actually in the great tier, you need app 5. And if he's not app 5, the only reason you use him is for the shock. That's it. That's all he does.
Well, I mean, there's also his like his damage output is still pretty solid, and then like you get his counter stacks build. He's better if you use him for temporal, but then you have to worry about keeping him alive, which is probably what the apt is
Yeah,
for, right? But Link summon
yeah.
heroes, so his aptitudes were more accessible than most, but that doesn't make them like any less egregious because the rates in Lord of Heroes were so bad. Like,
Yeah,
what was it like less than a percent chance?
I believe so.
Well, I think the total chance to get a hero was like 2%, which is like par for the course for most gotchas, but the issue with this is that like a hero is like really impactful, like more so than most gotchas. I think it should have been like 3%, but that's a other conversation for another day. Water Walther.
Uh,
I remember he was
oh
really
my
good when I started the game, but now
yeah,
now he's kind
yeah,
of he's decent, I'd say. Low tier
yeah.
decent.
That's I would put him there.
Well,
Up
because
five is
again,
good.
contract hero, he's accessible. If you need a water striker, he's there. You'll get him for free, and
Yeah,
he speed
yeah.
scales, so he'll always be decent. And that's why he's here. But he doesn't have a scaling, and he didn't get buffed, and them's the breaks.
His kit also doesn't really work well
His
because
kit is
okay, his
non-existent.
his S2 gives him Fury, right? Fury gives you increased stats the lower you are, right?
Yeah.
His ult fully heals him, so what the fuck?
I guess the idea was that your ult would do more damage and then you get right out of danger, but that's in raid. If you're getting that low, you're dying. So that's kind of
Yeah,
and you mostly use your contract heroes in raid. Probably that's kind of what they were designed for. Earth Walther. He's also contract hero,
he
so
is
let's take that
great.
into account.
He
Yup,
is
I agree. He's like
great.
mid tier grade. I think I put him behind the Mikhails.
After the boss, he became a core member in Mono Earth.
For a good bit. I
His
feel like he was kind of iffy until you got his skills maxed out, and then he was great.
yeah, that's I mean
I mean, again,
majority
that's
of
true
the
for most
stars.
characters, but especially
Yeah,
him, I think. So it's worthy to mention.
but only for raid though. Here's the thing, only for raid and maybe temporal rift. But other than that, he has in PvE you can use him to silence in a few situations like when you need to silence
Silence
mobs.
is kind of like worse
So
provoke, but I mean, it's still pretty good, I think.
yeah, I mean they do the same thing, right? You can
Well,
only use
provoke, it also
your
makes you
S1.
attack the provoker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Firewalther. He was the best of the new Eternal
Yes.
Contract heroes, right? I'd say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd put him low
Shinya
best
Hidash.
then. I'd put him low best. He was. I mean, he stood out to me when he first got revealed because everyone was fiending over Light Helga because of all the build potential. I saw
Yeah,
Firewalther's potential right away. He stuck out to me. Just the 400% increase, the health scaling, the shock, which Fire desperately needed. He in a vacuum, he's okay. In the context of the fire element as a whole, he's much better, I think.
yeah, yeah.
Which is important in our monoculture. Laugh Less, we'll start with his original. Fire. Where'd you put this guy?
He is, I believe, high good above Walter.
Above Walther. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
really have much to say on him. I did get him, but I didn't use him
He
because
has
it
a,
was
okay,
at the
don't
end of
get
the
me wrong.
game.
He has a fantastic kit, but it's like you won't really use him unless he's like
Isn't
if you
his
don't have other
BST also
sniper
pretty
options.
bad?
No, no, he has good base stats. He has good
Okay.
base stats. It's just that his relics are absolute dog shit.
Yep, there it is. I
His
knew it
kit
was
is very
something
good
wrong
though.
with him. Earth
His kit is very good.
Laughless, I think.
Um. Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing. Move fire Laflas. I would put them both in the same. Yeah. One. Yeah. Interchangeable. I
Earth
would say.
Laughless, I remember when he first launched, was like a godsend for his price. Like, he was actually one
Yeah.
of the
He
few renowned
was.
heroes worth it at the time, right?
He was
I wasn't there
a
when he
king of
launched, but
defense. Yeah.
he was
Because
an honorary
remember when I
striker
said.
because of 5x and he had a Pierce Relic.
Remember when I said when Light Zyra and Water Olive were like extremely good?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was the F2P version of Light Zyra.
right. And he was AoE.
Yeah.
So I remember he was using story mode comps.
A lot, yeah.
Uh,
Because he got tanky, did a lot of damage, and had a good utility with his stun. So
yeah. Light Laughless. I know he was used for a Divine Blade Walther team, but I don't know
he
much
is
about him beyond
best,
that.
best, and best, and best.
Well, because like commanders
Extremely
are
good
just
commander.
really good by default because commanders are
Well,
influential to
it
hell.
depends. It depends. His kit has everything.
Yeah.
He has shock, he has health regen, crit rate, crit damage buff, and he is an AoE stun lock unit, so very good. In every case, he's like very good.
Yeah. No, I can see that. Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I have nothing else to say. Water Laughless was broken as
This is
shit.
yeah.
I wouldn't put him in an actual broken tier. I think I'd put him here, but he was really good. Well,
No,
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 wait, he has
I would
fortitude.
actually.
He has fortitude.
Yeah.
What am I saying? He has
But
fortitude. He goes there.
the only issue with him is that his fortitude is tied to his S2, so you need to know what you're doing
Well, his
until he
fortitude
gets a
lasts two
turn.
turns,
Yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah.
gets an extra turn.
So
So I mean, it in
it's not,
effect only
yeah,
lasts one
it's
turn. But
not
yeah,
really an issue. But
no
yeah, it's just
fortitude
like,
though.
navigating the fight, getting him a turn, and then, like, doing what he does after. So,
Did Earth Laughless ever get fortitude? I thought he did in a buff, but I don't think he did. Right? No.
no, he has defense buff. So,
Right. Eh. Dark Laughless.
uh,
Eh.
in between best and broken, depending on investment.
And as we all know, yeah. So why is he so good?
Well, first of all, he does extremely high damage for Warrior. He has Blitz,
Because of like
that
his
scales.
three blitzes.
Yeah, he has Blitz with scale with amount of enemies, and then he has cooldown reduction for dark units, which is
He was
extremely
one of
good.
the few like early like this character is meant for temporal. Use him there characters, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was because of that that I didn't that even though I got him, I didn't use him. Like I think I did get him on either his launch or his rerun, just to collect, but I didn't really use him, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I wish
it's
I
love
did though.
flies, bro. He's very pretty, so bonus
Bisexual?
points.
Question mark.
What?
Bisexual? Question mark.
Okay, if it's him, sure.
No.
Okay, moving up,
Whoa!
moving up,
Moving a Dark
moving
Nine.
up. This guy is just good. He's just good. After the buffs, it became good.
Just flat good. Just good tier.
Yeah,
I put him here.
nothing more.
He saps.
Nothing
So
more.
he saps. So
Yeah, that's it. That's all he does. He
Fire
says
Nine.
he is great
Yeah.
and great in best.
So like mid tier great probably.
Yeah, and he's a unit that doesn't need a whole lot
Oh,
of investment.
also contract hero.
Yeah, contract hero sap does extremely high damage.
Can't say
Good debuff,
can't complain. Water Nine.
decent, low tier
Yeah.
decent.
Low tier decent. Like above Water Walther at least.
Yeah.
Like above the
Light
fucking border
nine.
sitter here.
Yeah.
Water Nine is an eh. I don't have much to say on him. He has a gimmick. No, I actually like his gimmick, so I'm going to talk about his gimmick. He counters,
Sure.
gets his shield, and provokes. So
It's
in
Berserk.
PvE, well, yeah, he also has Berserk, but in PvE he also provokes. So he'd provoke, get his shield up, and then every time he counter, he'd get his shield back. Which like I
Mm.
get like what they were going for as a counter tank, but he just eh.
Yeah.
If he started at 5, I think he's a little more worth the resources. Not that like starting level matters, but like you do have to spend extra to get him onto everyone else's level, and it's kind of annoying. That's all I'm saying. Light
Yeah.
Nine. I put
Okay.
him.
This
Uh,
is either between low grade, no, high grade and low best.
I would put him low best because contract hero, so his
Yeah.
aptitudes are acceptable or accessible.
It's very good sniper. Very good sniper.
Very good
That's all.
sniper. Yeah, he
Very
snipes and
good.
he snipes and he snipes some more. He gets her burst gauge up. Earth 9, the most popular of the nines.
Again, low best, high grade.
Yeah, and I'd put him in high grade, like around this area, because Link's summon hero, so his aptitudes
Yeah.
are less accessible, and they have to like compete for Link stones, which is eh.
Mhm.
But yeah, Earth 9 was a Berserk Striker. He's worse than Earth Johan, who's also in Link Summon, so like there's no reason to get him after Earth Johan drop. But I mean, he still performs well. If you have him, he works.
Yeah.
Ooh, Vanessa! Yay! I'm revitalized. Light
Which one
Vanessa.
you want to do first? Which one?
Light Vanessa, we're doing base first, right?
She's great. She's great. She's great.
Like
Nothing to say.
mid, high, low,
I would say mid.
mid. I'll put her
She has
with
a good
these
kit.
two.
Yeah. She has a good buffing kit, but like solo cleric wise, she sucks.
Well, yeah. I mean, she makes everyone invincible, which has a use, because invincible also negates debuffs, right?
No, no.
No? Okay, so it's just fortitude with extra steps. It's fortitude, but it leaves you in a better position,
Yeah.
because it also negates damage. But, yeah, true damage doesn't go through invincible, does it?
No, it depends. If unless the skill mentions,
That it goes through?
otherwise it don't.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Like Dark Lucy or Dark Walther's his
Uh,
kit in the story. So
yeah. Fire Vanessa, I, like, okay,
she's just good. She's just good, man.
she's
There's
just
no
middle of the
doubt.
road good. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like in most situations, she's just decent, but like in like control, like if you're controlling your units, she could arguably be a replacement for Light Ahalam in a Light Lyra team because she has invincibility on her burst.
Yeah, yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah,
So yeah, that was also your logic, I imagine.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Water Vanessa,
Slightly above though.
slightly above who?
Uh, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Right next to the fire counterpart. Yeah, yeah.
So right in the
These two
middle.
are
Okay.
just good. You can't go wrong
You
with
you can't
either
go
of them.
wrong, yeah. And they were cheap too, right? Like six. Oh no, I think they were actually on the more expensive side of like 6,000 crystals. But
Um, yeah, yeah, water was 6,000 and then fire Vanessa was, I believe, 500 renown, 500k renown,
which 500k
which
isn't
is
that
cheap.
much. It is cheap.
It's yeah,
It's
it's
cheap for
kind of
what you get
cheap.
anyway. If she was like a million, I'd call her not worth it. But 500k is a beautiful price for this one. But Water Vanessa, she's a revive cleric, and like those are good, but they're not good. So she's good to
And
go.
bear in mind, she was the only revived cleric that we had for the longest time until
Until
Mew
Moo.
came out.
Until Moo.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like you were starving for revive options, but one of them was paid and the other was paid in spirit. Earth Vanessa, I am really excited.
She is great. She's a great unit. She got buffed, put
I
in
put her
a
in
really nice spot.
mid great
She's
in between these two. Her thing is she's kind of like an honorary striker again. She gets Pierce, but
yeah.
like not the same like crazy Pierce strikers get, but it's still like ignoring
Pierce
defense.
resolve, Pierce resolve,
Pierce
and then
resolve, Pierce
buffs your
resolve. She
team.
locks herself in a chain. She doesn't. She supports her entire team, of course, because of resolve. But she doesn't really do much supporting outside of that. She's kind of just a sub DPS, but she's a good sub
And
DPS.
she also provides crit damage buff, like team wide, which is also good.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. Crit damage is also good. It also kind of invalidates Earth Rosa a bit, which makes you sad. But Dark Vanessa,
She's
I wonder where she's
broken.
going.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Broken.
Like above most of these
Is
yahoos. Like, and
she
if
is
we're doing
above
that, also above most of these yahoos.
put her above Charlotte.
And I'm also gonna move her there because why not? Uh,
Mailing is low broken.
Low
Low
broken.
broken.
We'll
Low
keep her as the benchmark then. If you're not better than Earth
because like
Mei Ling, you do not get to enter the party.
she needs the relic, right? 'Cause if you
Yeah.
don't have
No, I agree.
the relic, she's pretty much useless. So
Yeah.
she
No.
she heavily needs that relic.
Yeah. No.
But yeah,
Doing some adjusting. Yeah.
not much to say. Vanessa,
I mean, yeah. If you
extra
know what she
stealing,
did,
extra turn.
Extra turn cleric. She healed every turn. She did 5 times damage every
Provide,
turn. She gave you focus defense light
provide, yeah, provides crit damage buff to your team, so
and
very good
attack
card.
buff in dark element situations because that's
Yeah, attack
monolocked.
strength. Yeah.
Joshua Fire Joshy is only good and controlled.
He is he is low grade.
Low grade. Yeah, I agree. No, because he could also be
Yeah.
used in like the same like argument as Light Vanessa as like an invincibility whore for Light Lyra. Invincibility
Yeah.
whore. But yeah. That's all I really have to say. I mean, he's a freemium, so you spent crystals or renown or on him, one or the other, right? So
Uh it's same price as Fire Vanessa.
right. So yeah,
But
500k.
for that price, the amount of stuff that his kit has is actually
Yeah,
pretty
he
good.
also has Scald. That's important. He has Scald, which is
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
fire exclusive debuff, I think. Scald, right? Yeah. Earth Joshua, you want to just get this one out of the way?
He's decent.
Just decent, move on.
Yeah.
Water
Again, he
Joshi.
needs app 5.
Yeah. And he's an event hero, so not accessible unless you spend money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Water Joshua,
Water
I'd put
Joshua
him
is, well, we know where this one is going, like higher.
higher.
Yeah, invest. Best. And no, no, invest.
Past the benchmark.
Yay!
He's a
Yeah.
sniper with an AG boost. He's basically Water Crom if he was in his true role.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Not much else to say, really. He's a good AG booster, and he's also a sniper, so he does two things. Light.
Sniper, Age Booster, Cleanser.
Yeah,
He
I mean, he
does.
does all the support things. He doesn't. His damage is always gonna be shit. Like if you're trying to do damage with Water Joshua, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. He might as well
Dark Joshua.
uninstall the game. Great. He's great.
Yeah, the only character in the history of this game who had to get nerfed.
Yep, because it was broken on release.
Well, he was broken and released because he was paid, and then he became not paid. I remember that distinctly because Silk was talking about it, and then
Yeah.
in the end he got added to like the
Should
freemium
I,
pool, but then he
uh,
got nerfed to
should I
compensate.
ex should I explain the why, like for
Uh,
the audience?
I don't think it particularly matters, but like if you want to,
I mean, it's up to you. How are we on time right now? If it's too
uh,
much, then no.
we're 2 hours in, so at this point, just go off, King.
Okay, the reason why he was broken is because when he was released, he had his S2 was completely different. He could extend boss on your team and DPS mostly. So with Lynn, with Water Lynn, like Vanessa and then Dark Josh,
Oh,
you could have
yeah.
a DPS that is permanently invincible.
Yeah, no, I understand now.
At the time, that was game breaking, especially for raid.
So they had to
So
nerf her,
they
him.
patched him. Yeah, they patched him instantly, like same day,
They
and then
they had to
they
lobotomize
gave a
him.
1 million renown as compensation, and then put him as a free renown unit for 1 million.
I feel like
Look at
they.
that.
Oh, so they gave everybody free 1 million renown, and then just said, "Hey, here, have Dark Joshua." So everyone bought
Yeah,
Dark
yeah,
Joshua.
yep.
Okay.
The whales were pissed because like they got no compensation at all.
Well, I mean, they got a million renown, right?
This Yeah, well, I mean, for $50, come on, man.
He was $50.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
was a four
the units
star.
at the time were no.
Dark Joshua? Yeah.
Yeah, he was paid.
Yeah, I know,
Paid
but
units.
4 stars were
Okay,
like 4 stars were like 23.
like okay, maybe it's like because I'm used to Canadian so much, the Canadian dollars.
Oh,
But yeah, it
I'm a
was around
USA.
that
I'm
price.
in the
Yeah,
USA.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Uh,
Sorry, so my bad,
no,
my
no,
bad.
it's fine. I should
Yeah,
have
it was
forgotten about
like
that.
25 to 30, I believe, in between, with
Yeah.
tax and everything.
But yeah, no, I would have refunded everybody who bought him as a company
Yeah.
personally, but whatever. Light Joshi, he's
Uh,
pretty good. I wouldn't say he's in
I
broken, but I would put him here. I think low best suits him, in my opinion.
high best, high
High
best.
best, yeah, okay, high best.
Yeah.
Cause like that's the thing, he's the best like story mode commander. Cause like commanders normally don't really have a place in story mode because they're commanders, but I think he does specifically for like auto repeat. You can run him and 4 strikers, and you do not need to kill.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Also, in raid, he has the
Oh, yeah.
niche use of just being a -1 because he'll never use his burst, but he'll steal AG boost and all
It's
that.
it's either you get a free burst slot or permanent boost,
Yeah. So,
depending on who's in the team, right?
so like,
So,
yeah, I used him on my Lyra team personally because, like, well, he didn't provide much. He made her go more often, and it was just another buff to her. So why not, right?
mhm.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah, yeah.
Alev. Woohoo! Alev. I really like Alev. She's fun. Fire Alev, I remember, was shit when I started playing the game, but now she's like okay, right?
It's, yeah. I'll put her
I'd put her in
in
low good
good.
because contract hero, so easy aptitudes.
Below, yeah. Contract hero can blitz.
Yeah. And then she's a striker, so free DPS. I mean, what's
Yeah.
not to love? Like the fire warrior you get for 15 days instead of 30 is better than her, but so what, right? Uh Dark
Again, good. Not
contract
much to say
hero.
about that.
I'd put her in high good though, at least because like no, high good, low grade. I'm gonna lean her low grade because she's a contract hero, so accessible. But that's the thing. When she got her initial buff, like most of the contract heroes hadn't been buffed, and most guardians didn't have resolve yet. So for a while there, she had exclusive like with Earth Vanessa resolve for Earth.
Resolve. Yeah,
So
yeah.
she was a main stage just for that, and I like even though that's not the case now, I still feel like so many people had her built because of that they just kept using her because like she is still useful. So and then in story mode she has a provoke usage, but like who really cares?
Mhm.
Water Alev. Oh boy. I mean she got buffed, but eh.
Well, same situation as Fire, but she's just good, man. She is one of those units
I
that
would put her
require
below
extremely
Fire
high.
Alev though because she's less accessible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She needs App 5, a max relic to be
A good
to be great.
Vanguard compared to
Yeah.
Divine Blade Walther, who can do that with App Zero. Granted, they're different elements, but still.
Hmm.
Well, just while we're at it, hold on. All right, okay. Light Alev, I would put her low grade too, honestly.
High grade. High
High
grade.
grade, you'd say? Okay, I'll put her above Water Aslan. Yeah, no, I mean, she's good at what she does, and there's not really much else to say to that. She can decay defense, she can do damage. Yeah, I mean, there's not much
I
else to
mean,
say.
she is a blitz sniper also.
Oh, well, there is
AG
that, I guess.
boosting
The issue with
blitz
her is
sniper
that, well, no, the issue, I feel like she should
has.
have been a striker, honestly. Like, I know, like, the game was kind of saturated with light strikers
I
by the
wouldn't
end,
mind. I wouldn't mind, but yeah,
but the issue is
it's also important to have.
she needed more, like, emphasis on her burst gauge build-up, I think, because it does not get upgraded when you upgrade her. If I remember correctly, it did not. So you were stuck with
Well,
156, and it was just kind of bad.
because I remember like her kit is mostly support oriented. Because like remember S1 makes her blitz, right? Her S2
Yeah.
AG boost has AOE buff removal, and then the debuffs. She
But
has
her decay
attack
defense
down.
is locked to her burst, so in non-control
Yeah, yeah,
situations, she
yeah.
she can kind of be a bit iffy, but I'd still put her at where she is.
Yeah.
Dark Alev, she was great on
Again,
release.
great, high grade, high grade.
High grade. I'd put her above Dark Lumi personally. She's a resolve guardian. She does surprisingly good damage for being a defense scaler with low damage buffs, and that's all that there really is to say. I mean, she
Yeah.
does her job well. There's not much else to say there. I mean, yeah. Olive is somehow the most consistent like character here in terms of quality. Berettas. I like Beretta. Light Beretta is a I'm leaning around this area.
Um, Unbiased, she's a
She's eh. She's eh.
yeah. She doesn't do much, man. She
She
doesn't
doesn't
do
do
much.
anything without her aptitudes. Well, I'd still put her above most of these
Because
yahoos, but like, yeah,
sure, sure, sure.
but like
Above Johan for sure, but
above Johan at the minimum. But yeah, no. Uh, I mean, if you get her to Apt 5, she's good, but she's also Link Summon Hero, so she has to compete for Link Stones. I mean, whatever.
I mean,
She's
if you
if you
have luck,
whale, she's good as a Vanguard, but like that's about
I
it.
mean, if you have luck also, because like she's a luck-based unit.
Well, yeah, we're not no. All right, Water Beretta. Yeah, no, she I think she goes
Um,
in low grade.
she's great.
Contract
She's great,
hero
yeah.
and she has well, it's an attack scaling shield, yeah, but she buffs her own attack and she has fortitude. So honestly, she should be in best.
Exactly.
She should be in best, honestly, because she has fortitude, right?
No, 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 no.
Yeah, no, I tried to get away with it.
It's
I
just
tried to get away with it. I'm sorry.
it's mostly on the S2, but it's not something that you cycle quickly like La
Does she
Flash.
give an ally fortitude, or is it just her?
No, just her.
Okay, because I remember there was a unit. Oh, that was Earth Ralagon. Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, she's fantastic.
Fire Beretta, another Link hero.
Yeah, good, just good.
Oh,
High
she's good.
decent good.
She's good.
High decent low good. Yeah, that's it.
I
If
don't
she
know.
didn't have buffs,
Yeah.
if she didn't have buffs in her kit, I would put her in A, but she
I
has
mean,
buffs, party buffs.
she desperately needed a 5x. I think if she had a 5x, because like that's the thing, she has that luck percent chance to double her burst damage. If she had a 5x, I think she would have been a crazy unit. But because she didn't,
Yeah.
yeah. Earth Beretta, exclusive access
Broken,
to Earth Vines. Yep, the Earth Vine
broken. It's
equivalent.
not
So
just
yeah,
that.
no,
Two turn S2, extra turn AoE defense break. Yeah, very good.
yeah.
Self crit damage boosting as well, very good.
Her
Sniper.
her
Core
her
member,
burst had a really good luck
core
effect if I
member
remember
for
correctly. I don't remember exactly what the effect was. I just know it was good. But
yeah, it's very good sniper.
Earthlyn, yeah, actually wait, we do Waterlyn first.
Let's
Waterlyn goes
broken.
in like broken minimum. Like I don't need to explain why.
Yeah.
Earthlyn, plop. All right, worst unit in the game.
Unreleased. Unreleased.
I don't care about how she wasn't released. We didn't get her. You literally
No,
can't get
no. I
her.
mean,
You know what? You know what? I think she
put an
actually.
unreleased.
I think she goes here.
Yeah, put an
Actually, I think
unreleased.
she goes
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
That's not a real unit.
That's where she should be. Yeah, that's the way
You know
she
what? You know
should
what?
be.
Hold on.
Because
Hold on. Hold on. We'll make a blue tier. Uh, might as well be unreleased.
yeah,
Might as well be unreleased, and we'll put her there. She's genuinely worthless, even if she was re-released, and I guess that's why they didn't, and they were just waiting for like a chance to buff her. But like, my
yeah.
God, she was included for like a login event, right, and then never reran.
Yep.
So if you started in like year 3 like I did, good luck completing your hero list, buddy. Firelin, I think she goes in like mid tier great.
Broken.
Broken, okay. I'm putting her
Broken.
above Earth Mailing, but yeah, no.
Broken.
Yep,
I'll
broken.
explain why.
Silent Straits,
S2 ridiculously high gauge. Attack buff, leash. S1 self defense buff has defense break, and
and then her burst was
most
like useless,
importantly,
right?
the burst steals all buffs.
The
So
burst deals all buffs.
yeah, it steals everything.
That's
She takes all
crazy.
your she takes your
I'm
shit.
seeing these like
Your launch
code. I'm
money,
seeing
everything.
these like vagrants down here. Who are they? Earth, Lightland, event hero.
She's
So
good.
not that accessible, but I would put her in mid tier
But
good.
still, she's
I'd
good.
put her. I'd put her like
No, no,
with
she's
Fire
good.
Fram.
She's higher. I would say high good, low grade. because she does extremely high damage.
So like high,
Unironically, in
good, low,
dojo,
grade is this, I think.
put her low. Put her behind Baretta.
Beretta?
Behind what? Yeah, water Baretta.
Water Beretta.
Mm,
Where? Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I thought Fire Beretta, and I was like, that is not high good.
No,
But yeah,
she does
her entire
very good.
purpose was to be for newbies. Like again, like obviously most Donation heroes were, but her especially. She is a solo target DPS with a 5x and attack scaling, and that's all she really has, and that's all she ever really needed. She's just a good newbie
I mean,
DPS. There's not really much else to
she
say.
also has she has self buffing and self attack boost, which helps her a lot.
Okay.
So that's why I put her there.
Yeah.
And I've actually seen, not mine, but I've actually seen others with like high investment Lin do extremely high damage for it. So.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that. You're gonna have to hard carry me on the Rashads. I don't know anything about these
And then
units.
I hate this guy, but okay, let's do it. He is great. He is great. Yeah.
Like middle of the
Very good
road.
kid. Yeah, middle of the pack. Nothing to He was broken on release because immunity, he was the only immunity unit in the game, but then now we have Fram, so fuck you, Rashad.
Why do you hate him so much? Is it because he's not a cute
He's,
girl?
he's a fucking nerd, man. He's just annoying, his personality.
Ashy is shoving Rashad into a locker.
I mean, I don't really like him and Aslan, so
Water
my own
Rashad.
opinion.
I wonder where he's going.
He is he is good. That's it.
Nothing else to say.
Same story as Warfare. Yeah, nothing else. He's just good. Same story as Light Warfare. You only use him for one purpose, that's it.
Yeah, no, I agree. Earth Rashad. He is free. T hero, so not that accessible, but he is
Um,
free.
I would say high good, low grade, depending on investment.
I will put him here. Also, I want to point out all the donation heroes were technically added to Link Summon. Not that it means that they aren't like also competing for Link Stone and also Pity, but you know, just also throwing that out there. That's like necessary to say, I think. So like if the game had kept going, they would be like first get options. But like you reset the game until you got like two or three heroes at the start anyway, so it's whatever. Uh, anyway, Earth Rashad. I know he's a sniper, and that's all I really got on him. Most of his alts are snipers. Again, that's all I have to say.
Same story. Light Rashad also. He's just a good sniper. Again, luck based, because like there's 50-50 proc in
And
his
neither,
kit, either this
and if
procs
neither
or that
proc
procs.
both do, right? Is that how that works?
No, it's if one doesn't, the other does.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Blue Bianca.
No, just good again.
She goes to work, does her job.
Yeah.
Fire Bianca.
She is same story. Ab-Zero just good, nothing more.
She
But okay,
had
don't get
focus
me
attack
wrong.
Earth for a bit, so I think she goes above her
Yeah,
sibling. But
slightly above, but then Ab 5 she is a great support
yeah,
because
but
she gets
again,
access to
and
extra
she was
turn, does
also
damage.
the thing is she was even more inaccessible than a Link Summon hero. She was a reach out hero, and that's how I got her actually. But you had to go through
Yeah.
this like literal jester for woman like simulator for like 3 months just to have a chance at getting her.
Yeah.
And like obviously you'd
Yeah.
only like finish it when you had pity, but you know, and you did get 20 summons for free. So,
Hmm.
you only needed 3500 instead of 4500 for your pity, and you
Yeah.
could have got her before then and saved some Linkstone, but yeah,
Yeah.
no. And Dark Johan was also this. You only need to get Dark Johan once.
Yeah, I mean from that pool, aside Dark Johann, Rosalic, Light Rin, and what's his face? Earth Marion. Aside them, you won't really pick other units.
Well, Earthy could test
Unless
them.
of course, yeah, unless of course you want them or you need them, but like
I got Eartha
From a meta
Ecotestal on one of her
perspective,
reruns because I got a burst piece for her and I didn't have anything for Rozelic. And so I and pretty much everyone in the Discord made the judgment of, yeah, just get Ecotestal. But yeah.
yeah.
Ecotestal is also super pretty, unrelated. Oh my god. But and I'm getting off track.
Yeah, I know, but
Siegfried.
like, I have neither of them because like both of them are bad if you don't have heavy investments. But
Isn't
another,
that
we'll,
true
we'll
for
talk
half the
about
good
that
DPSs
later.
in this game? But Light Siegfried, I assume she's going up high.
She's a high best, high
High
best.
best. I'll put her here. I'll put her above this gal at least. Galileo.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
is the quintessential health cleric. I mean, that's just it. She health scales. I mean, there is that
The
anyway.
mother, she is the mother of all issues
She
here.
has
Can
cleanse, I believe, right?
uh,
She has a
no,
good
no, no.
shield.
She doesn't cleanse, but she has AG boost on her ult, AG
Ah,
reduction
that's
on
what
her
it
ult,
was. Well, AG reduction
and
is nerfed in Calamity's Cradle, but everywhere else it's still full power. So I mean, yeah,
good shield, self CD reduction. She has attack strength reduction, which is good. Always good. She also does damage, not gonna lie.
yeah. Okay. Well, hold on. Okay, let me just do this real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Who else was unreleased here?
Let's put the NPCs too there.
Yeah, I'll just put the NPC because Kane was planned to be playable. I know that for sure. Hippolyta
Hippolyta,
probably not. These creatures, I bet not. Tonally, I wouldn't have been
Zone,
surprised. You maybe. You no, probably not.
Galileo,
I'll just
Galileo.
put K here as well. I'll put K next to himself, and and I wouldn't have been surprised
Okay.
if, like, for a 10-year anniversary, we got to playable Lord as like a joke unit. So I'll put them there, I guess. That would have been funny.
Technically they are playable in Silent Streets. That's about it.
Oh, should we rate them on based on Silence Straight? No, I'm kidding. Let's get back to Sifri.
No, no, no. Come on, man. Let's not
Broken
do that.
tier. Top of broken
No, let's
tier.
not.
Literally influencing the gameplay mechanics. You wouldn't have formations without Lord. Uh, Fire
So
Sifried. We'll do her. She is really
she's
freaking good.
best.
Breast tier,
Yeah,
I'd
she's
imagine.
best.
I'll put her middle of the road because she needs investment, but she is strawberry milk looking ass is still pretty good, so I'll put her there. I remember when I called her that for a bit, and everyone was like, "What are you talking about?" No, and I was like, and I had to do this whole song and dance
Yeah,
explaining it.
I was extremely confused. I was like, what does he mean strawberry milk? Who is that? And then when you said who it was, it made sense. I was like, oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because
I
she's
see
like,
it.
she's
I-
very pink.
now I cannot unsee it. So yeah.
All right, now we have Dark Sifrid. She
Cool,
she was
cool
part of the
Lord. She's
optimal
broken.
setup. Yeah,
She's
I
broken.
was gonna put her here, but she was part of the optimal dark setup on the
Or
Ondal side.
yeah.
I'd put her a little higher. She was part of the optimal dark comp on the Dark Ondal side. I originally had her on the Johan team, but Dark
I
Mikhail is
mean,
better on the Johan side.
it depends. It depends actually. She goes everywhere because like she has good debuffs, good boosting,
I'd also argue her
gauge
damage is
generation.
like not to be scoffed at least. Well, granted, everyone on that team's damage is good except for Dark Mei but
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Okay.
But
Very good. Very good.
all right, now we move on to the Ricardos.
Oh, I hate him too. Oh yeah. Low good. That's it. Yeah.
Low good, yeah. Water Ricardo.
This one in particular, unbiased, he's great.
Okay, I'll put him here.
Yeah.
He was one of the few heroes I didn't get unrelated, but I wanted him because like he performs well, but that's about it. Dark Brandon.
Mhm.
If Dark Ralagon hadn't come out, I'd put him in unusable, but because Dark Ralagon exists, I think he's an eh. What do you think?
I'd say he's good.
Okay, I'll put him in low good because he needs another character to work.
Oh yeah, the more definitely like you cannot have him as a solo sniper, so you definitely need other units in there.
Yeah.
But his kit, the debuffs he provides is he's good
And he
because
has a
he has attack.
sap. And he has a sap, I guess, but that's meaningless.
Forget the sap. It's just defense break, attack break, which are extremely useful in raid and other PvE also they are useful. So
I guess. Light
he's
Brandon.
broken.
Yeah, no, I agree. Light Brandon, from what I understand, was like I never really got into him. I kind of wish I did, seeing some of the insane numbers he put
Second,
out. But
he is the second best support for light team for full light team, and
seriously,
also yeah, and also Cartus. Remember I don't know was it Shao Yu? You saw Shao like put out like I believe five or six build with Cartus.
That's
That's the old
Cardis's like
Cartus
minimum
team.
at high investment, like 5 aptitude,
The
max speed tuning,
yeah,
all that.
the one that I use puts up around 7 to 8. Again, it's not the final like best team that you can use, but the best team has Light Brandon, Light Schneider, Light Dorahan, right? And that team can push up to 10 to 12. 13
That's
sometimes
yeah,
depending on investment.
yeah,
So
no, yeah, I agree. He deserves that. Earth Brandon, I am indifferent to this unit.
truth be told, he's just high good
High
above
good, and
Lathias.
that's all you have to really say.
Yeah.
Okay. DK
Because he's
Helga.
just
No, continue.
DK Alga is great. He's great. She's
Okay.
great.
Mid tier great.
Sure. Yeah.
I'd put her behind Earth
Above
Vanessa.
Fran. Above Light Fran.
Light Fram, you say? Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Dark
She does the
Ondal.
most.
I wonder where he's going.
Well, okay, let's see where he's going. You decide. And then
I would put him like third best, I'd say.
he is low tier broken.
For you? Okay. Well, guess I'll put him there. You
No,
know more than me.
in general. Not just for me. This is unbiased. Low
Right.
tier broken because he
Well, I'm
does
not
high
saying that to
damage
like appeal to your
for
biases.
warrior.
I just realized we did Dark Ondal first. I'm tired.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because okay, you will see how unbiased I am once we get to Earth Ondo, but this guy is broken because he does extremely high damage for no aptitudes, right?
Yeah.
And it's mostly because of the counterattack. Party counterattack and
in
it's
in the game where this exists, yeah, no, I agree. And then
yeah.
Dark Vanessa, if you put him on her on his team, she gets she gets her crit damage stacks, but she usually never gets. So that's also pretty good.
Yep. He just does good damage, enables a team to its like full potential, and yeah, thirdly his Ondo, so
Yeah. Earth Ondal, where is he going? I
he's
wonder.
just he's mid-tier grade. That's it.
Got nothing else to say.
Well, it's he needs heavy
He
investment, like
well.
high
That's the
aptitudes.
thing. I'll chip for Earth Ondal a bit. Technically, you don't have to
Okay,
have him compete for Linkstone that much because he's an off rate and he'll always be one. So you always have a chance of getting him. So technically, you don't have to really compete with Linkstone for him specifically. So he has that going for him. Not that that's a big factor, but also, Fortitude and Vanguard roll is like really good. It
yeah,
guarantees you pass
yeah,
wave one.
yeah. I
So
was
I
getting to that. I was getting to that. So because of that, let's just put him high grade,
yeah,
low best,
high grade.
above
No, because I don't think
Olivia.
he's more useful than Dark Lume. I don't think.
He is, he is. You'd be surprised.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. I'll put him here.
As a Van, put above Olivia, above Olivia.
Above Olivia. He reigns supreme. Fire on
Yeah.
Doll. What do you think of this?
Uh, mid grade.
Mid grade. Yeah, no. I don't have any comment on that. That's just I agree with that. Like
He would be a def. Go on, go on.
he is if he just targeted that ally with the highest attack,
Exactly,
if
exactly,
he
yeah,
just
exactly,
targeted,
exactly,
he would be in best. I cuz and he would
yeah.
make Fire Rosana at retroactively in good tier, I think, but no, just can't. Nope. Can't use him really. So, but he's also in a flashback summons. I forget the name. I'll just call it flashback for the rest of this video. Uh He's in flashback summons, so I mean you can get him there if you want him, but he's
Like,
yeah.
you mean featured?
No, not featured. Remember the mechanic that has Dark Johan and Fire Bianca, that thing?
No, no, he's not in there. He's not in there.
Was he not in there? I thought he was.
No, the pursuit pool is Light Ruin, Dark Josh, Dark Johan, sorry, Fire Rosa, like Dark Olive, um, Earth Miriam, Fire Bianca, and Light Lucy. Those were their
Huh. Okay.
units in the
I
pool.
guess I'm
And
misremembering.
Water Ian, Water
Water
Ian. But
Ricardo,
yeah,
I think,
this
was
guy
there as
no,
well.
no Ian, Ricardo, and this guy were featured
Yeah.
units.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fire Aaron. I mean, she's good.
Just good,
She's
just good.
she's just good. I'd put
Yeah,
her high
keep
good,
going.
but she's good.
Yeah,
I'd put her above Fire Bianca. I mean, honestly, because she is
yeah.
Scald still.
Scald can
Water
get
Aaron.
extremely. She's
Holy
broken. I don't.
shit. I
She's broken.
holy shit.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
people have seen mine at Ab Zero doing insane numbers, so
There's like no argument there, no debate to be had. She goes
not
there.
much to say about her. She's just broken.
Earth Aaron is a good vanguard, and that's all I can really say about her, but I think
She is great. She is great.
I'd put her like behind Fire 9, I
Mm,
think. And
I agree.
maybe next to her other Earth Warrior here. I still would prefer using Earth Rosanna over her, but that's probably just me being biased though. Uh
Really,
Dark Beatiu. Alright.
again, just good. Like close to Lafla is good. Earth Loss. Like put him higher than Lafla's.
Well, because he's the only dog commander, right?
Dog.
Dog. Wendigo.
We have put him higher than Lafla's because he does extremely high damage, but doesn't have extra turn, which limits him a lot.
Yeah. Earth Beiryu. One
This
of the
guy is
units I
great.
didn't get.
This guy is great. Overdrive unit, extremely good.
Yeah,
He's
Overdrive
great.
by default puts you pretty high, I think, but yeah. Like, because Overdrive, for those who don't know, is Blitz and Flurry, but for bursts.
And it
And
doesn't use any spirit. There's no spirit cost for using your ult, so
yeah, so it's
pretty
just a
good.
free burst.
Very good.
Fire Beiryu, I is
High grade.
yeah, no,
High grade.
I was about to say like around this area, I think. He
Actually, no, no, no. Put him in low best. Low best.
well, because he was the only
Very
like
good.
fire cooldown reducer for a while, and even when Fire Lion came out, he was still geared more towards support because he is like the quintessential buff set for a fire DPS.
Well, he has everything, right, in his kit. He has
He
not
has
only
attack, crit
damage,
damage.
yeah, attack strength, crit damage, AG boost, action gauge, AG boost, and then the cooldown reduction. Also scald via
Yeah.
relic.
Well, Scald on his S1, so he had to have a way to use that, but
Yeah, on the S1 and then on the relic, he had action ready, which worked insanely well with Cypher. So
yeah. Uh Light Ian,
a great support, great support. Even though I
great
don't like him,
support.
I cannot talk shit. Yeah, he's just a great support. Two-turn attack buff with defense break, right?
Yeah.
Resistance buff, and then S1 universal expose weakness. You would get a 90% chance of attack break on his relic,
He's also a
and then the
warrior,
S3
so
is
he gets
just
counter-attacking, so he gets his
yeah,
exposed weakness
yeah.
more often.
And then the S3 is kind of a budget version of Lyra S1, Dark Lies S1, so
Yeah.
very good
Uh,
support. This guy actually also very good support. He's in best as well.
yeah, I remember Fire Ian when he came out was pretty good. I don't
Yeah.
really remember a lot about him, but I know like the recommendation was slap a morale set on him and watch him work. So
He is the better version of Fire Ondo. Does more damage, does more stuff.
yeah.
Provides more
Uh,
buffs,
Water
right? So
Ian, the
this guy is
first
high best.
zero cost
High
sniper,
best.
high best, yeah.
Yeah, high best.
Ian Peko, he is here. He was surprisingly like he was one of the most bipartisan use units, like for lack of a better word, I've ever seen, because he had two completely different skill sets that were like, well, no, his skills were like geared to either hyper DPS or super support, and like either job he did very well. It just mattered on whether you wanted him bursting or not, or using S1 or not, I guess. So
Okay, swap Joshua and Ian.
Joshua and
Actually,
Ian,
or just bump up Ian as well in the broken section. Water Ian.
Water Ian, where is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bump him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Uh, Light Césaire. I bet you got the
High
wagon. You got words
best.
to say.
High
Yeah,
best.
yep. I sure agree. I sure agree with you.
High best.
Uh,
High best. High best.
I can't really fit. Well, no, I can still fit her on a team with a Divine Blade Walther if I build her for attack because she does have damage. But like, I find her best when she's supporting him in
Okay.
Temporal
Okay.
because, well, for one,
Move her
it's
down.
move
Move
her
her
down a
down.
little. Move her down a little.
High best. High best. She's not broken, but
Oh,
she's a
high
very
best.
good
I thought you said
support.
hyperoken.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, no,
I'll
no.
put
High
her here.
best.
I'll put her here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Like I said, she justifies her spot a lot more in Temporal than Calamity, but she still has like an explanation for why you should consider her, and I think that's important.
Yeah. She's one of those snipers that you can fit anywhere
Also,
because
she's one of the only units I maxed out in aptitude for, and it's funny because I got her off rate like four
yeah,
times.
I know, I know. I was jealous when I saw it. I was like, why not? Why him, not me? Got her like
It
she
should have
came
been
off rate,
me.
right?
It's not
Yeah,
fair.
why him? It should have been me.
Why is he pulling my
And like
wife so
I
much?
remember I remember you saying that, she was the unit you got off rate the most, right?
Yeah. I got an additional
Yeah.
copy of her actually, and I got a bonus little orb that I put into Light Lyrae.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The primary
Yeah.
issue I have with Light Césaire, well, she's not accessible for one, but I mean, she's kind of. I mean, yeah, that's my only issue really. I don't really have anything else to say. Water
I have I
Césaire,
do have I do have my issue with her is just if sh if her S2 CD was lower, then yeah, I would put her in somewhere broken.
yeah.
But
Also, if her
other than
revenge
that,
lasted like a turn longer, I think she'd be way better. Water
what is
Césaire.
there? Oh,
She
high best.
is, yeah, I'd put her slightly above like normal Césaire, honestly. Water Césaire was a dono unit, so you got her for free, and then she was also a Link Summon character, so you could get her off rate pulling for Link Summon characters. So I mean, hey, there's that. But she's just a really solid water cleric. There's not really
Yeah,
much else to say there. She's just really solid.
she has good relics too. With
Yeah,
CD extension for your DPS.
yeah. I never really got into using those
Yeah,
because
fire.
honestly, there are a lot of
Yeah,
water.
unfortunately. Yeah,
Because
unfortunately, because like they
their release
released units
schedule
that
was
needed the
so
S2.
bugged out of their mind.
They
I'm
released
still of
Water
the opinion they
Nikhil
should never
needed.
have made Ares playable, and I think that might be a hot take, but I'm still of that opinion.
Yeah, and they needed money.
True.
Can't blame them. Charles.
Charles,
Again,
he.
unbiased. I do not like him. He's great. He's just great.
I'd put him here, I suppose. He's Watercrom with morale.
Yeah.
Earth
This guy is
Charles.
broken.
Yeah, yeah,
Broke.
yeah.
Do not like
Broke
him, but
in.
he's low tier broken.
Like,
Low
oh,
tier
low
broken.
tier broken. So I'll put him like this
Yeah, yeah.
area. Yeah, no, he exists kinda, but not really. I mean, he
I mean, this
has.
guy is an HP
He
scaling
was a
cleric,
late.
right?
He
But
was a
I mean,
late in the service gotcha hero. So like, what can you really say about him? But I mean, he did stuff.
he's just good. He does damage over time, extremely good damage over time. With the
DOT.
flurries,
Mercenary Aslan. What's your opinion?
is high good. Above Laflies, Earth Laflies.
But behind Barrier.
Yeah,
I
I'd
assume
say.
when he released, he was a lot
Only,
better because Berserk and then all
yeah.
the other buffs he got.
No, he doesn't have Berserk.
Really, he had Berserk in story mode.
Yeah, only in story mode, but his
That's
kit,
so
his playable kit,
confusing.
he can steal from his S1. He has buff steal. His S2 has the times 5, that's it. And then the S3 is just a cleanse, self cleanse, and then self boost. That's it. Other than that, well, he needs aptitude like all the warriors do to be great. But other than that, he's just good for the events.
Yeah. Myriad. Water. Water.
I'd say high good.
High good. I'll put him here,
Yeah.
honestly. He kind of got
He's like
outdated, but
no, he's the thing that didn't make sense to me when they released him. He was like slightly less stronger striker than DK Helga, and it makes no sense to me as to why they released him with pretty much the same kit, except he
worse.
had different yeah, different activation
Yeah.
for
I don't know why they
the
even
nice
made him a
individual.
striker. Like honestly, they were like kind of overkilling it with the strikers and the warriors for fuck, what is it? Uh t- Tyrants, War of the Tyrants. God dang it. I'm tired. We're almost done. We're almost done. Uh I know like Egotestal and Roselic's like counterparts like in their direct realities have to be the same class, like that was the rule. But I just don't I don't think they need to make two more strikers.
Wait, now that you mention it, they kind of are. There's striker, fire striker, dark
Striker,
warrior, water warrior. Yeah. Yeah.
striker, warrior, warrior. Yeah, yeah, you get it. Earth Mediand.
High grade,
Yup.
high grade.
Probably better than
Versatile,
DK Yoga.
extremely versatile sniper, extra turn, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Does good damage.
Yeah.
My sniper does
Decay
very good damage.
defense. I mean, yeah, all the good stuff. Fire Myriand. He was pretty dang good,
He
wasn't he?
is, he was high grade as well. Low best, high grade. Is low best simply because he's one of the new gen DPS. Does extremely high damage with Berserk set. But he kind of is team reliant, right?
Yeah, I'll
You
stick him in
need
low grade or high
because
grade. I
you
mean,
need full,
God.
yeah, you need a full fire
All right,
team
you
to
ready for the
defeat him.
gotcha heroes
So,
or the not the gotcha heroes, the collab heroes?
sure, sure, let's do it.
Let's
Let's
start
do
with
it.
Lelouch, who you got for free for just
Lelouch
logging in.
is Lelouch v
I think
Britannia. He
Lelouch a
is
I would say Lelouch aged the best if CC didn't exist, but he still aged pretty well.
yeah, still useful, still usable. So I
I'd
would
put
put
him
him in
in
high grade.
decent. Uh,
No, I'll put him in grade.
uh, One in middle of the road, put him in good.
Low grade.
Low
Low
grade.
grade.
I will compromise for low grade. That's fine with me. He has pretty good action gauge reduction, and that's all I can really say on him.
I mean,
Earth
speed
CC.
buff, crit damage buff,
Okay.
so
Earth
pretty
CC.
good.
I wonder where
She's
she's
broken.
going.
She is
Yeah,
broken. I
she
hate her, but
is.
she's broken.
She's the shield cleric, ain't she? I mean, literally,
Good shield.
that's
She
her.
can
That's her.
steal.
That's her claim to fame.
Yeah, she's just broken. Not much to say.
I feel
Her
bad for the
kit
people
was
who
very
didn't get
good.
her.
Yeah, me. Thank
I'm
you.
so sorry. I didn't know.
It's
Suzaku.
fine. He
Suzaku aged
is.
the
Was
worst by far, which is so funny
yeah,
because he
he
was the
is right.
best on release,
Yeah.
and then he aged like terribly. Like I'd put him in like decent at least, because he's same thing
High
with
decent. High
yeah,
decent.
high decent. I'd put him like next to Fire
Actually,
Ozana.
actually, scroll up, scroll up. Put him in high good. He's better than Laflias for
Okay.
sure.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
I guess speed scaling and he gets like that double damage, but that's about all he
Extra
has.
turn, self boost, but yeah,
Oh, extra turn.
he's
Yeah,
not
okay. Earth
someone you can use.
Egotistical. Look at it's one of your
Actually,
favorite. It's one of your favorite archetypes, the high investment DPS.
ew, no. Um, higher than Laflias for sure.
Yeah. Now I like
Yeah.
Earth Egotistical. She's very cute. She's very fun and endearing. As a playable character though, you might as well just stick with Earth Lyrae unless you like whale or you just get lucky because you need
Mm-hmm.
the crazy amounts of investment to make her good. Like when you get her there,
Yeah.
of course, but
Yep. Yep.
yeah. And then Dark Ecotestal. Like a slightly better case
Yes.
because Vanguards, but
Same story. Same story. Oh, low grade.
yeah.
Aptitude zero.
I'd put her above
Useless, but
Lelouch
like
at least.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, Lelouch. You want to put the collab characters and might as well be on release.
Yeah, that would have been better, but
Well, I
if we
mean,
did that,
I feel like
that
that's a
would be
little.
unfair to CC.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
unfair to Lelouch, I guess. I mean, it would only be funny because Suzaku would be in there, but. What are we talking about? Dark Egotistical. Yeah, no. I mean, she's alright. Grudge Attack is as a buff. I mean, and then like Hunter's Mark shit. That's really all she does. There's not really much else to say, honestly. It kind of frustrates me that they go so hard on mono and like not, like characters that work well in the story also work well together. Like they tried that with Dark Ralagon and Dark Brandon, but it's like you're kind of
Yeah.
chipping on one side
Yeah.
there. Light Ruin, where is he going?
Broken.
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 I wonder where the other ruins are going.
Yeah.
5x speed scaling action ready. Yeah.
No, he doesn't have 5x. No.
He does. Oh no, he had 300%.
No.
I'm silly.
Yeah.
He
And
did more
then
damage based on action
self
ready, right?
attack.
All right.
Yeah. And then
Dark
self attack buffs.
Ruin.
High. High best. Higher than Fram.
Yeah. No, I mean
Yeah.
he was needed for the Dark Johan team. It's kind of funny how well the Camelot characters work together, almost like they're all the same elements, so they could afford to do
Yeah.
that or
These.
something.
Yeah. The fluidity that these three had on release was insane.
And it's really funny how these
It's
two released like 2 years after this guy.
mm,
Because remember, he was released in late 2023, and these two were released in early 2025.
yeah.
So like a
He's
year and a half.
the main drawback of Dark Johan, in an unmanned environment was his S2. But when Dark Prime came out, it completely changed everything. And then Rin came. It was like, yeah, well, let's make the boy, even better. So
Yeah. Earth Ruin.
he's broken too.
Yeah, I think this is where I
It's,
remembered the 5x.
it takes a bit of time to stack, but
Yeah, no,
Other than
he's
that,
he's really good. I had him A2 for
his
some
damage
reason. I don't know why I did.
extremely good.
I mean, like, of course, I know the reason why I would have A2'd him, but I don't remember doing it. But I did do it. Fire Rezilic. Oh, I wonder where she's
Well, that's a
going.
broken tier.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
broken
broken.
unit. That's a broken unit right there.
She was the queen of raid for a year and a half, I believe, before
Yeah, and
Cartus was
then
released.
and then she
So,
got outclassed by people who came out before her. Did Dark Johan come out before or after Rezelic?
um, he came out, I believe, before.
Okay, then yeah, all right. Yeah, no, it was before
No,
because I
no,
remember
no, no. After,
Ecotesto came.
after.
No, no,
After. It
because
was
like
after.
because they released in a February, and the only February I was there for, Dark Johan was already released after year three.
Oh,
So because I remember for a fact Ecotesto and Rezelic released in a February, but they might have reran. So I don't know. It doesn't
I
matter. It's
forgot because
semantics. I'll
I had
look it up
I had
later.
to skip him. I had to skip him on first release, so I don't remember.
Dark Johan? Okay. I mean, he wasn't
Yeah.
crazy on release, I guess, but I got him. You know what? Want to know what's funny? I got him mainly because it said Arbiter of Justice or something, and I thought it was kind of funny because
Oh, okay,
that's
yeah,
my
yeah,
username.
yeah. Because
Water
you're
Rezelic.
desperate with
I
him.
think she goes right where with Water, Dark Ecotesto.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
She is good for the same
That's
reasons and
fair.
also bad for the same reasons. So she gets to sit right
Yep.
next to her best friend, sister, wife. I don't understand what this relationship is.
Is her sister, maybe? I don't know, maybe.
I know some people ship them. I personally don't, but that might be just because I'm biased
I'm,
and I and I like
I'm gonna be
Ecotesto.
cancelled.
All right, we're almost done. Let's just power through. Brant.
Sure. Dark Brand, low grade.
I'd
Low
put
grade.
him. I'd put. Yeah, I agree. I
Team,
think. I think
team
above
Reliant.
these. I
Team
think above
Reliant.
the peanut gallery, but yeah, low grade. I mean, he
Team
does
and
exactly what you think he does. All of his attacks are AOE, and he has 5x. So I mean, yeah, he does his damage. He does it well.
No, no 5x. No
He
5x.
doesn't. I thought he
No.
did.
He has a shield and niche buff scaling.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and that's why he's low
Earth,
grade. Because he's team
earthy
reliant.
boy.
This guy is high grade.
Right.
High grade, if not low best. I should put him low best because we put Beery in there.
Yeah, fair. Earth Brant is.
This guy enables, well, aside from the buffs he provides, the attack defense and then, commander buff, blah blah blah, the power amplification is enables so many strikers like, what's
Earth
his nuts?
Ruin,
Of
Earth
Ruin,
Johan,
Johan, and
nine, I
Ares.
guess, if you want to.
No, I mean, you won't really use 9, right, with him, but Ares, the best Earth strikers that we got later on.
Yeah.
And he also does,
Firebrand. Oh, never mind. Sorry,
he
continue.
is, no, 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 no. We can continue with Firebrand is one of the best snipers
I mean,
we have.
he was pretty solid. I'd put him behind Sifried personally, because Sifried is kind of like the utility girl. But
Yeah.
Firebrand was surprisingly he did quite a bit of damage.
I mean, when I damage tested, it was kind of low, but I love the fact that, his debuffs, because like we desperately needed a good expose weakness unit for fire, and like the only unit that we had for fire was like Lumi, right? But her
And we got
blitz was
him.
50-50, so yeah. But
We got
this
him.
guy, it's 100%. Now we got him. He has decay defense, defense break, and the expose weakness, and also on his relic you get damage reduction. So extremely good sniper. Can solo sniper in a full
Yeah.
fire team situation, which
Yeah.
a lot of
Obviously,
fire
the
snipers
best case
cannot do.
scenario is a solo sniper. So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Earth Oswald
Broken. I do not like
Yeah.
him, but both of them are
How do
broken.
you not
Just
like
put both of
Oswald?
them.
I get the other ones, but Oswald's funny.
No, it's come on, man. You're an
I
idiot.
find him
Okay.
funny. Why am I an
Yeah,
idiot?
I get the goofy aspect, but I do not enjoy characters like him.
Maybe it's just because I like all the characters in this game. Alright, well, I'm indifferent to Brandon, but that's about as low as I go. Indifferent to Brandon and Schneider, I suppose. Water Oswald.
She's broken too.
Yeah. The femboys. I don't like that I called him that. I don't think he is a femboy actually. What is he?
No, no,
He's like
no.
an he's
Just
like
a guy.
He's like Otome game, like kind of pretty boy. I yeah, pretty boy. I think that's a better
Oh, yeah,
descriptor.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Pretty boy.
yeah.
His looks do not match his voice.
Yeah, and his brains as well. He's dumb as fuck, but we
Dumb
don't talk about that.
rush. That's crazy. Water Natalie.
Moving on.
Yup. Just scroll here.
Broken,
Yeah,
broken,
broken.
broken, high broken,
Twelve
high tier
hundred
broken.
percent damage scaling and like a full burst pickup on top of that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ralagon, he gives his entire team fortitude.
He is high grade, high grade.
High grade. But despite like the AoE spread fortitude, I thought you'd put him in broken because of that alone. Well, I mean, I guess it is
Well,
conditional.
it takes time. It just takes time. He needs 6 stacks to get it.
Yeah, 6 stacks of warmth, and that can kind of get to a point.
Yeah.
Dark Ralagon.
He is best. One of the best buffing and
Well,
offensive clerics that we
I will
have.
put.
Higher than Rosanna. Higher
Oh,
than Rosanna.
really? Dang.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
He
No.
does Rosanna's job, but way better.
Yeah.
Bear in mind. Okay, I'll give you the reason why. His relic has attack buff. His S2 has crit damage buff and EG boost, right?
Yeah.
And he can also blitz, which his S1 has defense break.
Does one man need so many tools?
Actually, flurry. My bad, not blitz. But
Flurry.
yeah,
Yeah.
his
Okay.
his relic make him flurry, which gives you a whole lot of stuff.
All right.
One unit pretty much fills 4 rolls. That's why I put him slightly above Rosanna.
Yeah. Fire Aurea, slight side tangent before we actually rate her. She
Sure.
is only a warrior because they were just like bringing back warriors at the time. She would have been made a sniper otherwise. Like that's I don't think that's even just an opinion. That's just a fact. She would have been made a sniper otherwise.
Probably. I mean, she was pushed out on release when Temporal Wars just came out, right?
Yeah,
So
so I would have made her a
that was
guardian
the
rather than a
whole
warrior at least. But yeah,
warrior
no.
propaganda that they were pushing. So
Anyway, where are we
I'll
putting
put
her?
her high good, high good.
Like around the Lafles, Mariand area.
Higher than Laugh. Higher
Okay.
than Laugh.
Yeah, because she's another high investment unit, and yeah, that's great. But
Exactly.
Dark Arcanath, she is pretty damn good.
Oh, she is high grade. She is high
Yeah,
grade low best.
high grade. So that would be, I think, better than Earth Knight actually. I'd say, just based off sheer utility.
Very good. Very good support.
Yeah,
Extremely fast. Very good
Death
base.
Break.
Deepest utility.
She has the highest base speed in the game, right? Isn't it something ridiculous like 200?
It's 159.
Right.
159.
Okay. Yeah, that was her gimmick. I think the other Arcanaths would have played around this gimmick, but obviously we never got other Arcanaths. But it was fun to have such an obvious layout, like a set out.
Okay.
Like I'm different.
Okay. Now that we're finally talking about her, the reason
The reason
I
why
was
we've been
actually going to
sucking her non-existent dick this whole time is because
wait. Just something about PvP. I was actually going to start doing it again if the game didn't like EOS because I finally got Arcanath. You know the whole mailing team that people use.
yeah, hard countered by Arcanath.
I came up with a counter. The counter is true damage, right? So people
Yeah.
would use Earth Mailing and then a combination of blessing sets, right, to guarantee that the unit would have uh, invincibility.
Right.
Yes. So I didn't have Arcana, but I had extremely good gears from the time that I was rank 1 for a year and a half. So when I got her, I put my Chrome's gear on her and guess her speed that she was moving at. I
Like
didn't max her, but
400 or something, right?
exactly, yeah. She had like 412 without maxing her their
And
passive.
obviously that is
I
so
was gonna
fast it breaks the game and goes far beyond anything Mei Ling could like hope to like stop.
exactly, so I could lap the team and then push up Dark Lucy and then one by one kill them through invincibility.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It was
so
these two are broken.
like I was saying, the reason we
You
were
already
sucking her
know.
dick so hard,
Yeah.
I'd say she goes above Light Lyra because she enables Light Lyra. Uh,
Yeah, of course. Of
Light
course.
Ahalam, I want to narrate this. Light Ahalam has this neat little feature on her burst. If she hits a dark unit at any point, it doesn't even have to be like the target you click. It just has to. There just has to be a dark unit, and her burst is AOE.
Any dark unit on the
Any dark
field.
unit.
Yeah.
So an obelisk, like you lose nothing out of Bringer, even when the boss is like water or something. Uh, she gives her allies, strikers of any element, mind you, invincibility for 3 turns. Yeah,
Exactly.
no wonder, right? Yeah, and now
Yeah,
you know why
the
Light Lyra is the most broken, easily broken character in the game. I wouldn't say she's the most broken, but because obviously, but she's the most easy to break the game with. I'd say. I don't know
yeah,
if that's a hot take or not.
to cheese, it depends. Yeah, to cheese.
She
Damage wise, damage wise, she is
obviously
worse
inferior to
than
Cardis,
Rin.
but
No, yeah, she is behind Rin and Cardis, but yeah.
like who really cares? Cuz like you don't have if you want to get like a billion damage raid, like I don't think I ever did with my light team, but like I would have eventually, and it was largely because of her.
I mean, I did my second raid. If you want, I'll show you the last week raid that I did.
Later you can show me later. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Water
yeah, both of
Ahalam.
them you can push. You can push one
Yeah.
bill with both of them.
Yeah. Water
She's
Ahalam.
broken too.
Yeah,
She is broken.
I think I put her
She
here. She's another trend of a water sniper being a really fucking good DPS.
Yeah, that's a water striker in
Water.
disguise. So is Aran, water
Yeah.
striker in disguise.
Water
The
striker
amount of
without
damage
pierce
they do.
set.
Yeah.
If you, is she have had anyone ever tested her with like berserk set? I don't think that would be like the best on her, but like her
No,
damage
you
could have been great,
cannot. It's
right?
like she needs to stack her S2.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, my bad.
With Berserk set, you die within four to six turns, depending if you have damage reduction or not in the team.
Right,
Because of how the nature of Berserk set. So.
right,
She's
right.
fantastic with Zeal.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
Let's
like
just
this
get
guy,
this out of the
but
way.
I
What, you
do
don't
not
like
I
Cardis?
do not like him. No, it seems no. I do not like characters like Oswald and Cartis. Young Cartis, I do not like. Emperor Cartis, I respect, but his younger version, no.
I like young Cardis quite a bit. Also, he's top broken because he's the only character who has ever done like 6 billion on his own, maybe even 8. He like redefined the entire meta, which is so funny. He was
Yeah,
so good that on release it was actually recommended that instead of 2 mono teams like mono teams like we'd been doing prior, you use a Cardis team for one of your tickets because he was just that good.
yeah, yeah, he was good on all elements. He
Which
pushed
is
Rosalic out
shocking.
of the meta pretty hard.
I mean, that doesn't make her Zolek
And he
not
was,
good, but like, yeah, no, she.
yeah, he was just universally better than Rosalick.
It's so funny because like Emperor Cardis probably would have been more broken, honestly, which is really funny
Oh
because
yeah,
he was also
oh
going to
yeah,
be an anti-hero. Dark
oh yeah.
Fryheart.
Freyheart is just low grade, high good. High in whale
Eh.
unit. This motherfucker's a whale
He
unit.
well, he requires heavy investment, so actually, I'm gonna put him high good, like right here. I think.
He does
Uh,
damage, yes. It takes time to stack and then high
why did he
investment.
have to
So
be a commander, bro? He could have been something
I
else,
don't
and he would have been
know.
so much more
No.
accessible. Like literally any other class.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
no. Uh, anyway. All right, here we go. Yep, this is broken.
Baby boy is broken. Baby boy is
I'd put
broken, no
him
doubt.
like in this general area, I think. Yeah, he's insane. Once you like get the ball rolling, he's more insane in Temporal. Shocker, the mode that is like that, like in the actual story mode where he became a true hero, is also the mode where he is
Yeah. Oh yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. In Temporal, since he's constantly being attacked and he's constantly critting, or countering, I mean, sorry, he always has his full warmth, which means he always has conviction, which means therefore he's always getting a like extra 10,000 attack in the best case scenario, I believe it was.
And he pairs extremely well with Earth Ondo
Yeah.
because he can
Which
do double.
hey,
He can
shocker,
do
the comrades of war pair well with each other.
yeah.
Also, he
Because
has
Ondo gives
fortitude.
me
Also,
yeah too.
because
That's what I'm saying. You do two fortitude units and then you forget about it. Come back after 30 turns. They will survive the full 30 turns
isn't it
because you
20?
get gauge all the time. No, 30, 30.
It's 20 enemy turns.
No, that's the first phase. Second phase is 30 turns.
I don't think second phase has a turn limit. You just eventually die because of Death's Call.
No, you don't. It has a 30 turn limit.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm not going to fact check, and I can't fact check, actually.
I mean, I know it because I abused the double fortitude strat with
Right,
these
but
two.
yeah, no. Divine Blade Walther was like nutty as hell on launch,
Yeah.
and he was nutty as hell until the game died. Uh, Dark Scaling, she is so adorable, but she is another high execution unit, right?
I would say high grade. High grade, low best.
Yeah, I'd put her
AoE striker wise,
a
AoE
low
striker
best high
wise,
grade, then I will put her like
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. She's better than Lumi. She's better than Lumi.
Oh yeah,
Dark
no, you're
Lumi.
right. Actually, what am I saying? But yeah, I mean, she's another all AOE because Dark needed another one of those. But I mean, I guess she would have if she got other elements. She would have also been all AOE and every other element too. So whatever. But she, I mean, she did her damage, and that's all I have to say. She did her damage. Y'all, hi y'all.
Yul, Yul.
I think
It's
she
low
goes in
best.
like this tier at minimum. I think I'll
Yeah,
put her
yeah.
here.
Low best, low best.
Low
Very, very
best.
good
Okay.
unit.
I'll put her with water 9 or light 9. Water 9. He's down here, buddy. Yeah, Yol is kind of interesting cuz like she was an extra turn warrior, wasn't she?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Builds up
low
attack
investment
stacks.
wise, yeah, she's pretty good, extremely good. But then when you have aptitudes on her, she goes from being a just high best to better than what's his nuts? Lafias.
Yeah. Uh
Yeah.
side little sidebar. I think it's really funny that a starter unit is up here in this tier.
I mean,
Buffs like
you
crazy, hey.
can't dis yeah. This
Earth
guy is broken.
Ares. Yeah, I know. As much as I don't
He's
want to put him up here because I hate what he did to the game.
higher than yeah, higher than written.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say. He's just a broken ass striker. I mean, what are you gonna do? And now we have
Needs
two
heavy
more
investment,
units.
but Um, okay, Theo.
Fire
Let's do Theo first.
Lion.
Sure. This guy
Fire.
is scroll down, down, more. Put him yeah, put him next to Helga. Water Helga.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He has cooldown reduction though, and like all the other things.
Yeah, that's about it. He doesn't provide anything else than cooldown reduction. His damage output sucks as a DPS, right? Ab zero DPS, he sucks balls as a DPS, right? He provides nothing else than cooldown reduction. Biryu provides buffs. Lin has debuffs. Engage. This guy does not do anything else besides cooldown reduction. You could say, oh my god, but he has Hunter's Mark. Well, you know, if you want Hunter's Mark, you might as well just like run a full support team instead of putting damage dealers. Because he will get a huge strike in like 4 turns. That's 4 to 5 turns. You get like a hit that does 30 mil. And then but anything before that is barely 4 or 5 mil. So you tell me when you have F2P options that do like more damage than he does.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I hate this unit so much. His kit design is so bad.
And what about this guy? Last unit of the day?
This guy is this guy is awesome. He's great. He's great.
Like great as in great tier, or
Yeah,
um,
high grade
I
the
will put
best.
him
Put him
here.
above Ian. Put him above Ian. Fire
Fire Ian.
Ian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, the Fire Commander trio here. Yeah.
I mean,
God,
they are
I'm
all
so
that
mad
good.
about like the commander distribution in Records of Cardis. Like I
They are
get why, but
all 3 of them are that good. So
well,
he
cause
does
like
extremely good damage. Has good buffing capabilities for his team. Yeah, compared to Fire Ondo, which who sucks. He sucks ass compared to them.
he sucks ass. He's a great
Even though
tier.
I know, but compared to the others,
Yeah, I
again, this is
guess.
unbiased, right?
Yeah. All right. I think that does it with the list. I mean, I don't know why I said I think. That literally does do it with the list.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, that was the list. I think this was pretty
How are we on?
objective, I should say.
How how are we in recording time? Is this three
How are
hours?
we in
4 hours?
recording time? Oh, easily. 3 hours and 20 minutes, basically.
Holy shit!
You just kept talking, sir.
I mean, listen, I could have gone into details more if you wanted me to, but then we'd be
Yeah, I
here all
wanted.
night.
Yeah, I wanted to do a character retrospective series, as pointless as it is. So, like, I might invite you to those
Yeah, I mean, okay, here's the thing. I'm pitching an idea. How about a podcast, me and you?
podcasts.
Sure, why not? And we just
Fair
talk
enough.
about anything you want to talk. LOH or I don't know. But yeah, if you want to do the thing you just mentioned, hit me up anytime.
Yeah.
I'll try.
No,
I'll try.
because
We'll
like
try to schedule it like a bit
a little
earlier
more
for you, because
conveniently for me. Yeah.
yeah. Because I don't mind being up early, like at 5 or 4, 5, 6. It's fine for me, but at the same time, I don't want you going to bed at like 1 or 2 in the morning, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Still recording, by the way.
yeah.
Just want to mention that, so don't say anything untoward. But yeah,
Oh, oh,
it's awkward. This video is unedited,
oh.
by the way. I doubt
Hi,
anyone's
you
gonna make it
too.
this far, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. That's fine.
Uh,
We're not doxing anything. We're not revealing credit card
yeah, we're not
information,
doxing
so
anything.
do
Saying
not
my friend's
worry.
full name right
Yeah.
now. uh,
Uh,
all right. Well, thanks for watching the video. If
okay.
you stayed here this long, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me in the algorithm. And That's about all I have to say. Ashius, do you have any words for the viewers?
Any words for the viewers? I hope everyone is doing well, finding ways to cope with LOH loss, and I know it's tough. Believe me, I know. I, for one, know how tough it is. But hey, we must press on because life, it goes on, so must we.
Yes. All
Yeah,
right. Yeah, that's a pretty good
that's
closing
all.
message. All right. See you guys later.